all-pro corners let Jawan Jennings and DeMarcus motherfucking Robinson carve them up yesterday.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been saying this shit since the last week of the season. You now enter the realm where my team does not have to be better than yours. I only have to execute and play better than you that day. Period.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck how stacked anybody is. Like Mr. White said, like Mr. White said today on Swags Live. My inexperience in coaching is a couple of defensive players waiting for this game for it to be their worst game. So now, even if the Jacksonville did have a better team and a better coach that whatever, they didn't play better
than Buffalo
than the
yesterday.
Buffalo Bills yesterday, and that's all that fuck that matters in the playoffs in the NFL. This is not basketball. I don't have a 7-game fucking series to get it right.
I got
one game.
I got 60 minutes. I got 60 minutes to get this shit right. And
it's when I go home.
And
don't get me wrong, I get supporting your team, right? Like, I get nobody's going to say, oh, yeah, my team's going to lose. You get what I mean? There's a difference between that and saying there's no way we can lose. I've never said there's no way we can lose any of our games because I'm self-aware about my team, you know?
Nah, my whole thing is like this. I wish, now listen, I mean, and it'll never happen because fan bases are all human. So it would never happen. But I would wish that people would start. Like I said, when I was young, when I was young in my 20s, I did all the same fandom hooping and hollering. I did the exact same shit, right? So I guess with time it comes, but then you get another young batch of new motherfucking fans going to keep up the bullshit again. But I wish that motherfuckers would truly understand football and understand you have to take football week by week, game by game. All this motherfucking because we 6-1, we're going to the bowl, or because we're 10-2. You know what I mean? The NFL is ours. No, that is not how the fuck NFL works. And if you fucking knew football and you knew the history of the NFL, you would see that worked. Like everybody kept, Jacksonville got the number 1 rushing defense. Jacksonville got the number 1 rushing defense. Well, guess what? Buffalo's not going to run the ball. So now what is your number 1 rushing defense? How does that help you? We're not running the fucking ball. We're going to pass the ball.
Stay here, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to run the ball. We're going to pass the ball. So how the fuck does you have a number 1 rushing offense help you if I want to pass the ball? It fucking doesn't.
Well, and that's the game plan, right? When Buffalo plays us next Sunday, right? They're gonna run the ball because we struggle against running between, stopping people that run between the tackles. We struggle against quarterbacks that are mobile and that can extend the play. Like, they're going to implement what we're weak at. They knew Jacksonville was good against the run. Why the fuck do you think Josh Allen had a fucking stellar day? 3 tutties.
Well, maybe it's because these fucking Jags fans tried to talk about that secondary like they were the fucking Legion of Boom. But
right, literally, yeah.
But
but you gotta keep shit in reality perspective, not delusional perspective, in reality perspective.
No, y'all, like literally at the beginning of the year, like before the season even started, I was in a live with Jags crew and Mr. White, and we were going over, our yearly predictions. And like when I tell y'all, they berated me, like they're like, "Oh, how are y'all gonna win more than 9 games? Like your defense got worse than last year." And I was like, "Worse? Like what are you talking about?" And I tried to break down, Kamari and all of them, but they're like, "No, they're ass. And now look. You get what I mean? Like,
well, look, they said our defense is worse than last year, but like before Christian Bourne and Milton Williams, before they got hurt, was out for a couple of weeks, we was the number 1 ranked rushing defense when we had 2 of our starting D tackles. And like overall, our defense was like ranked number 8 or number 9, so we had a top 10 defense this year. Last year, we did not have no top 10 defense last year.
No, not even close.
Not even close.
All I'm saying is this, right? I've seen my team personally be the number 1 defense across the board
Yeah.
First time ever in 1990, 94, 95. First time ever a defense was number one across the board in every statistical category that mattered. Now they got a whole bunch of analytic categories that we probably weren't number one in. But at the time in 94, we were the number one defense across the board, only allowing 7 touchdowns by air, averaging, I think, 70-something yards a game on the ground, like only 130 or 140 something in the air or something a game on average. That's we were the number one defense across the board. Guess who fucking lost an AFC championship on a passing play? The number one fucking defense in the NFL. All that ranking shit don't mean nothing in the all. You can tell me you're ranked forever, dog. If your team plays better than mine that day, guess what? I'm going the fuck home and you're moving on. Point blank, period. And not enough people understand that shit. That ranking shit don't mean nothing. You think these motherfuckers give a fuck about your ranking when they're game planning?
Hey,
No,
coach, I
they're
just gotta
trying to
ask.
make sure they play better than you. That's it.
Coach, I just gotta ask you. You know, I got told that we didn't have a good pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
I got told that all fucking week. I got told the Chargers are coming into New England.
Hey,
But
I did too.
But coach, I'm gonna tell you this: that win last night is not impressive. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Drake does that shit against Houston, we will fucking lose.
Dude, that's why I've been trying to tell people, like, bro, I'm happy we got the win, but offense, if we going down the field, because bro, every drive we was entering, like we was going, like we was in, like we was inside the red zone every time we was on offense, but we couldn't execute. And I've been trying to tell people like, man, just take the win. Nah, if y'all actually watch the game, we literally kept on getting to the red. We kept on driving down the field without no problem, but we couldn't execute.
Hey, yo, New England was on the live with me the week we were playing New England. We played New England. That was at least week 3 or 4. New England was on the live with me. We were winning, and I was crashing the fuck out. They like, coach, you're winning. Why are you so mad? Dog, y'all don't see what the fuck is going on? We might be winning, dog, but that shit is my luck because these motherfuckers is playing like shit. Like I try to tell people, there was 5 fumbles. No, I'm sorry, 4 fumbles, 1 turnover. You have 5 turnovers, right?
Yeah.
And of those 4 fumbles, other than the strip sack, the other 3 were all on positive fucking yardage plays. Meaning if they knew how to hold on to the ball, New England would have dog walked the fuck out of us up and down that fucking field.
And
which they were doing. They were dog walking us up and down the field. It's just that at a key moment, motherfucker couldn't hold on to the ball. But other than that, my defense never stopped them. Only time my defense stopped New England was on a turnover. Other than that, they were walking us up and down that fucking field.
Hey, coach.
And that's why it was only a 1-possession game. With 5 turnovers, it was only a 1-possession fucking game. No, that is not sustainable in the fucking NFL, dog.
Hey, and you know what, coach? A Steelers fan told me this the other day. He was like, if we did not have that many, because he told us that like we were driving we was driving down the field every time on y'all defense, but like nobody could hold on to the ball. We had like five or 4 fumbles in that game. I remember
4 fumbles, 1 interception.
Yeah, because Steelers friend was telling us that y'all defense kept on giving up big yardage and stuff, but we just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Y'all, no, listen, I told New England this. I said, dog, y'all dog walking us up and down this field. And he was like, what are you talking about, coach? Y'all winning. Man, y'all dog walking us up and down this motherfucking field, dog. I'm watching the game. I ain't just looking at my TV. I'm watching the game. We are getting dog walked up and down this motherfucking field. I don't give a fuck what the score say. Because the score, I don't know, and a lot of people, if you really know football, a lot of time a score does not tell you the story of that fucking game.
How the game was.
It does not tell you the story of that fucking game.
Look at the Bears and Packers on Saturday.
It doesn't.
People are like, oh, the Bears won, and I was like, were we watching the same playoff game? Like the Bears were they looked like dog shit. Like, and if any Bears fan, like my mom's a Bears fan, and she's like, did you see my team? And I was like, play like dog shit, Mom, and then somehow still win. Like, and she's like, no, they won. I was like, Mom, the Bears looked like your play calling was atrocious. Like, I don't know what Ben Johnson was. I don't know if he was reading like a Denny's kids meal like the first half, but I don't know what he was doing. Like, and then last night's game, neither one of those offensive lines wanted to protect their quarterback. You good there? You good there, Southgate?
I'm fine. What?
You got a lot of like background noise coming through.
He's in New York. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, neither one of those offensive lines last night wanted to protect their quarterback. There were like 12 sacks in that game between the two.
Mm-hmm.
I know New England had 6. I don't know how many San Diego
I
had.
think 5. San Diego gave up 5.
They gave up 5.
And the crazy thing is, everybody had the Chargers. They had them upsetting us yesterday.
No, I had New England winning. I thought it'd be. I just can't. Herbert. Is Herbert going to be like the next Phil Rivers in the playoffs?
Dead ass.
Yep.
Hey, y'all,
Dude,
listen.
like
Hey, yo,
100%.
Denver, I just said that, Denver. I just said that shit to Jake and
Well,
Swag
I
Dog.
mean,
I said, yo, dog.
wait,
I said, yo,
actually,
hold on, Southgate. I said, listen. I said, listen. I said, I don't know if y'all cursed the wrong person or did something wrong to somebody in the past. I said, but it seems like now you guys have had 3 franchise quarterbacks. Actually 4, Frank, because you gave up on Drew Brees early. But y'all have had 3 franchise quarterbacks since the 70s. You've had 3 long-term, very good franchise quarterbacks.
Drew
You had
Brees,
Dan
Phil
Fouts,
Rivers.
Phil Rivers, and now Justin Herbert. And the only common denominator is that they've been on the Chargers. Because all the coaches and shit have been different. All the players and shit have been different. The only common denominator is that they're on the Chargers. I mean, I might have been joking, but on some real shit,
You know,
something's wrong over there.
You know, if we take Dan Fouts out, Coach, if we take Dan Fouts out, it all starts when like the Manning family stepped in and said Eli is not going to play for the Chargers, and the Chargers are like, we're still going to draft him. Watch this, we're still going to draft him, and they're like, all right, you know what, Archie, we're going to listen to you. You don't control our team, but we're going to listen to you. And I'm sitting there going, Archie played some voodoo magic down there in Louisiana.
Yo, listen. All I know is they've had 3 to 4 franchise quarterbacks that cannot get over the hump in the playoffs, and the only common denominator is they're on the Chargers.
Yeah, fun fact about the Chargers is they're the only team in NFL history to have the number 1 rated offense and the number 1 rated defense and miss the fucking playoffs.
Yeah. Well, it's like the All Pros came out. So I was down with my family. My uncle passed away. That's why I hadn't been around for a while.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that, Devin.
The All Pros came out, and Stafford got the nod. And I was talking with my cousin. I think that's Stafford's first All Pro, and he's like, no, he's got to have. And we were looking, and we're like, shit, no, that's his first All Pro nod. Like,
well, I think you only get 2 quarterbacks per conference.
Yeah.
You only get 2, so you got to remember
it's a first and second team. Stafford's never gotten either. He's never gotten a first, or he's never gotten a second All Pro nod either.
Well, he was in Detroit for 13
the thing is this is why, though. This is why. See, they do first team, second team. They don't do AFC and NFC.
Yep, it's just one NFL.
Yeah, it's just one NFL, so you got to figure. When Stafford was balling, when he was balling out and putting
Breeze,
up numbers,
Manning,
he had Breeze, Manning, Brady. He had all them to compete with. So,
and Phil Rivers was out there too, slinging it.
So he had mad quarterbacks. People don't understand. This is not like baseball. You don't get you don't get an American League and a National League MVP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't get 2. You get 1 for the NFL. Period.
But yeah, just
hey, Coach Coleman.
Hold on, Jordan. Somebody was talking. Go ahead, yo.
I was just saying, just to see, like, man, I can't believe he's never even gotten a second. When he threw for that 5,000 yards finally in Detroit, he never even got that, a second team nod.
Bring it back, Joe.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up, Josh?
Nah, go ahead, Southgate. You were saying something.
Hey, coach.
Hey, fellas, can y'all tell me, did y'all hear that this morning, man? It's got
Yeah, what?
quiet, man. A lot of people on that couch this morning, man.
Yeah, what?
That's
Those
the thing,
Eagles.
Southgate. You don't hear a lot of fans this morning, Southgate. It's got quiet.
Of course, the team's
Look,
I haven't seen Jake yet. Has everyone checked up on Jake to see if he's
Yeah,
okay?
he was on live with us on Swag. He's all right.
dude, I want to know where all those Eagles fans were talking shit to me, like on all them lives.
Oh, now they're on.
That's what I'm saying. This morning it's quiet.
They're on Eagle-based lives, so they can all cope with each other.
Yeah, it's coping season, guys.
Yeah, they back in their little hen houses.
You see Jack Screw on a live, he on his own live, but yet he's still talking shit about other quarterbacks. But like Jack Screw, you just want to accept that your quarterback in the last play of the game, he choked. He just choked.
And I'll say this as a Niners fan, Eric Kendricks balled out last night. Being just signed a month ago, I was like, oh, thank God we have a veteran back there. Like, and he balled out last night for Saleh. Like Eric Kendricks being the veteran back there, I think that really helped the defense.
Yeah, having that veteran, simmer them down, try to tell try to have them look for certain shit.
Yep. And the announcers, do you think he was just wearing a nameplate like or what was it, Hallow? Yeah. Do you think he was just wearing a nameplate? Hi, I'm Hallow. Who? Who are you? I think LaFleur is out of Green Bay. I think he's done.
No,
he has
he's
nothing
not.
left.
He's
on
not done.
No,
He's not done.
they're giving him an extension right now.
They're in talks of an extension.
Yeah, they're about to give him an extension.
Yeah, they're about to extend
Because Green Bay is just like Baltimore and Pittsburgh, bro.
They're loyal to a fault. They're loyal to a fault sometimes.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the better quarterback out there, Jordan Love or Malik Willis? Like, who runs that offense better?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've only seen 3 games of Malik Willis.
I'm gonna say I can't give the nod over Jordan Love because I haven't seen Malik Willis run the team for a whole season, so I don't think it's fair.
All right, that's fair. I think Malik Willis will get a shot to start somewhere. Like, and I hope he balls out. Like, I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
Like right now, you can only put Malik Willis at what he is, a very good backup. That's all he's done. He's came in and he's backed him up very well. So I can't give you. It's not fair to either one of them because he doesn't have enough body of work as a starter in the NFL to even make that judgment.
I mean, Matt.
Listen. If I put Malik Willis on Tennessee, does he look the same?
Most likely not. No, he don't.
We've already seen that story, Southgate.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Seattle signed.
Well, Denver's question was, who runs that offense better, Malik Willis or Jordan Love? It wasn't that who looks better across the NFL. We all know every quarterback.
So if Malik goes to the Jets, is he going to look better than Justin Fields?
No, listen. Patrick Mahomes ain't Patrick Mahomes on fucking Tennessee. I don't give a fuck. He's not.
It's always been, if the Bears drafted Patrick Mahomes, would he have 2 MVPs and 3 Super Bowl rings?
What the fuck did Tennessee do to you guys? That's what I want to know.
I'm pointing out facts. It's just like the team is not a very good team right now.
Could have used the Raiders. I mean, what did the Titans do?
I mean, that's even worse. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on now, because the Seattle Seahawks did sign a backup Green Bay Packer off of one game to like a $64 million contract. What was it, 4 years, $64 million?
Matt Flynn never played a fucking game.
And they drafted Russell Wilson. So literally for $1 million a game, Matt Flynn was literally holding a clipboard because he bounced around and he announced his retirement on X when he finally got cut the last time. He's like, I'm just going to go drink some Bloody Marys and that's what's going to happen. And I'm retiring.
Yo, I forgot all about fucking Matt Flynn, dog.
He got 4 years, 60. He got like 64 million.
I say,
Yeah,
Dallas
Matt Flynn.
really,
It was
Dallas
100
really
million.
won on
He
that.
was like the first, like with like $100 million quarterback guarantee. It was $100 million guarantee or some shit like that.
Yo, I forgot the fuck all about Matt Flynn. God,
Because then that year, Seattle drafted Russell in the 3rd round, and Russell beat him in the camps. So yeah, Matt Flynn just stood on the sidelines for $1 million a game, holding a clipboard.
Yeah, coach, splash some water on your face. You're not dreaming anymore.
Yo, I forgot all about that motherfucker, dog. God damn.
One game, he balled out. The last game of the season, he balled out through like 5 touchdowns or something, and like 400 yards, and he got that massive contract. And then that following draft, that was the Russell Wilson, because that's the infamous with his like now. She made out like a bandit too with the the big old like horse like laugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, you know, she did well for herself.
Yo, damn, Matt fucking Flynn.
Yeah, that's a blast from the past there, coach.
Damn, yo, he is one motherfucker I really completely forgot all of.
All right, I got to get to my math class. If you're still live later, JB, I'll be back.
All right, then, bro.
Later.
Hey, Coach.
That is
Coach.
great. What's up, Jordan?
So, Coach, because like I say, it's game day today, so we play y'all. I tell you,
hey, I got some breaking news. I got some breaking news.
Go ahead, Robert. My bad.
What you say, Jordan?
No, I say it's gonna be a defensive slugfest. That's deep.
Oh yeah, we know that. Yeah, we definitely know that.
Is that Coach comment? All right, so the Eagles are in talks to firing Nick Sirianni and firing offensive coordinator
why I'm
Kevin
here.
Patullo.
No way.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know that voice.
You know why I'm here.
Tuck room, shut the
Nick
fuck
Sirianni,
up.
You see my Patriots.
Hey, yo, listen. You done changed your name twice and you disappeared all football season. You can't come back down talking shit.
Yeah.
What? My Patriots, did you see the domination yesterday?
No, it wasn't a dominant win, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, don't do that.
It was 16-3.
The game was fucking 6-3 for
Hey, don't
3
get y'all
fucking
shit, dog. I'll
quarters
give
of
y'all
the
It
game.
was.
A win is a win.
It was 16-3. Did you expect the Chargers just to get 3?
Honestly, yeah, I did. Honestly, I did. Seeing that West Coast teams coming to the East Coast, they had to play in the cold, and their offensive line is a walking OSHA violation. Yeah, I did.
I didn't.
No one expected Chargers just to get 3. I expected at least maybe 2 touchdowns, but just 3. I didn't expect that.
You just don't have faith in the boys if you thought they was gonna have 2 touchdowns.
No, I for sure thought they were going to win. Whoa, now they were going to win, but I expected from the Chargers at least 2 touchdowns.
That last night is a Mike Vrabel masterclass. Is what the fuck that was last night. That's what that was. We won that game because of Mike Vrabel, not because of Drake, not because of the offense.
No, it wasn't because of Drake. I mean, he had the whole game at one point 95 yards with an interception. So, no, I'm not saying Drake May's the reason.
And
for
2
that.
fumbles.
Yeah, and 2 fumbles. So I'm not saying it's May. You're right. It's definitely Vrabel doing that. He did amazing coaching.
So how come when Denver wins a low-scoring game, our offense is suspect?
Hey, New England's 8 right now, though. It's okay. They blew the Chargers out, so that's all that matters.
I don't think we blew them out.
No, I'm not England. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in general.
Oh yeah, people think that we stomped them. That game was way closer.
No, it's not even that. It's just the fact that they think their Patriots are like unbeatable. I don't know, bro.
No, we could have lost that last night easily.
Very easily. It was a possession. Let's be real. I know if it's a 5th and we all be drunk. If they scored whenever they got the fucking fumble.
We got lucky. We got Bo. He actually had 3 fumbles last night. 2 were recovered from LA. One was recovered by us. That one that was recovered by us was on our own 24-yard line.
Yeah,
So if they would have fucking got the ball, the game was 3-6 at that point. Chargers score, they're up by 4.
Yeah.
Man, I'm proud of the Patriots for what we're doing right now. Like honestly,
I would be proud of the overcoming.
This right here. I told Bo, what did I say? 1 playoff win and I'm good, right?
Yeah, this is that, bro.
That's it. That's it. If we have to play Houston, okay, I'm letting everyone know this right now. That will be a fucking problem, bro. That will be a problem.
It will be a problem. I don't know. It will be a problem. It will be a low scoring game, and I feel like it will happen again, where like it will come down to who's gonna either get the ball last.
98% of the time, though.
You said what?
The better defense will 90% win that game.
I feel like whoever get the ball last and get into
not in a game like that, bro.
Not in that game, bro.
That game will be like fucking 13-9. It will be the same shit that you saw. It's gonna be a muddy up, run the ball, play good defense type of game. That's what it's gonna have to be. I don't see, honestly, I'm gonna tell Bo this. The only way that we win this next game, whoever the fuck it is, Pittsburgh, if Pittsburgh somehow pulls off a miracle tonight, sorry, Common, I have to say it, pulls off a miracle tonight and plays a better game than Houston, right? And Pittsburgh wins, I'm afraid playing Aaron Rodgers. Why? Because he's seen every fucking coverage known to man. Everything. You can't hide anything from him. But CJ, you can hide shit against him and he will fuck up. You can't do that with Aaron Rodgers.
Well, hold on. Wasn't the Broncos? No, I'm tripping.
I mean, with CJ, you just gotta make. I mean, his O line isn't that good. If we can get to him like that, like you said, it'll be a low scoring ass game.
DJ's line is good. What are you talking about?
DJ's? I don't think it's that good.
DJ Stroud's line is good.
I don't think it's that good.
No, CJ Stroud's line is good.
It's gotten improved. It's actually
improved.
Played a lot better. Played a lot better since like week 5. Like they've played way better.
Who's that in the middle? Was
that Travis Hunter in a fucking Packers?
Yeah, I was trying to.
What the fuck was that?
I was trying to. That's why I said, who was that? Who was that in the middle?
Oh shit, that's crazy, JB.
yeah, it is. I mean, it is top 14.
That's fucked up.
Number 13.
Yeah, AJ gone. He gone.
Yeah, AJ is gone. Guess who else is gone?
Hey, with AJ though, do you guys blame him or the team? Like for
no. That wasn't that game was not all AJ. First of all, it's Kevin Patullo. It's Sirianni. First of all, one thing everybody knows is even people who don't have a business, you do not hire friends and you do not hire family.
Facts.
This is a business, bro. I don't give a damn I don't give a damn what he did for you. You need to hire somebody that's competent and understands offense. You have a fucking Ferrari and you get a coach that's a Nissan Sentra.
No,
you put a laptop in a Nissan Sentra, it go crazy.
It's worse than a Nissan.
Why? Yo,
Like,
respect Nissan Sentras for a second. God damn.
That's why I said he's a Honda Pilot.
Yeah, Honda Pilot or something. Nissan Sentras are good sedan.
I mean,
bro.
yeah, I
Good
did
sedans.
have a Nissan Sentra, so I ain't go shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold
My
up
bad.
now. Nissan
But-
Sentras are actually
Yeah,
good.
because I had a Nissan Sentra, and it was a fantastic car. I love that damn
It's a
car.
it's a real
He's
good
not.
sedan, bro. Real good sedan.
Yeah,
bro.
it's just Kevin Patullo
It's not
clearly
fantastic.
doesn't understand the offense. He clearly doesn't understand moments. You're running the same play. You ran the same play twice, bro, at the end of the game.
No, it's the second time they've done it, bro. They've hired
it's just
a fucking
incompetence
quarterback
at some point.
coach to call plays, bro. Like,
you just
when has that ever been successful other than McDaniels in New England? Please tell me.
That's what I'm
Please
saying.
tell me.
See,
It's
that's
ridiculous.
That's why the Eagles are in talks right now to fire Nick Sirianni and to fire Kevin Patullo both.
They should.
And Nick, honestly, if it wasn't for that Super Bowl, Nick probably would have been
Nick
gone.
would have been
this
gone.
year.
Yeah, Nick would have been gone.
Listen, Rob. I'll tell you this, buddy. Real shit.
I never believed in Mitch.
If you fire Nick Sirianni, right?
Okay.
And that is going to open up a fucking jar of worms in that locker room. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. I think this personally. I think the players now in this era of Eagles, this year of Eagles and last year, love Nick Sirianni more than the Eagles did with Doug Peterson, right? Like they fucking hated Doug at that second year when they got rid of him, right?
I think we'll be okay.
I don't think they hate Nick Sirianni, but I'm going to say this, right? The fact that a fucking coach has a bodyguard next to him the whole game,
right?
And the whole thing with AJ yesterday, I don't want you to trade him because I think he's a tremendous fucking player, and I think you guys will decrease offensively if you get rid of him. But
you have to, though.
Yes, but I think you have to get rid of him because at this point now, even with the cap hit and the situation, Howie's one of the best of like reworking the cap and finding ways around the cap, right? He'll find a way to trade him, but I will promise you this right now, Howie Roseman is not giving up AJ Brown for a second round pick.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
And if he did, that would be the stupidest thing in the world.
Yes.
But he's becoming a cancer.
I'm going to give a scenario right now, right? Same cap hit, almost the same amount of money. T. Higgins for AJ Brown, straight up. Would you do it?
Not doing that shit.
I want to say yeah.
No.
Okay, the Madden in me want to say yeah. The Madden in me want to say yeah because I'm a Madden head.
Okay, so what else would you need? What else would you need, Rob? T. Higgins and what?
I need some picks, dog. If I'm getting T. Higgins,
you need some picks. Okay, understood.
So what about T. Higgins? Third.
Wait. Why is Cincinnati doing this?
Why?
Yeah, I mean, why would
just thinking about players that
actually makes sense.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Why would they do it when they need to fix their defense, not their offense?
Yeah,
facts.
That don't make sense. Let's go to something a little.
Go to a different team. Come up with a team that actually needs a receiver and is willing to give up something.
What about the Saints with Kellen Moore?
Fuck. What the fuck will we get?
You could get picks. You want picks? You want picks?
Okay,
high value picks?
So if I give you a Olave in a second round,
then I don't know about that.
Okay, I got
one. Hey yo, going off their last 2 seasons performances, that's a dead even trade.
Yep.
A second rounder for Olave for Brown, that's an even trade.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's
going
not a bad trade.
Going off
you should say thank you.
Of these, yeah, I'm gonna say going off of this season and last season, that's a definite motherfucking good ass trade, dog.
And
I ain't gonna lie, my Niners, we could definitely use an AJ Brown right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'll take DK in a second round.
DK in a second rounder? I don't know if Pittsburgh can trade that.
I will drop him the fuck off. What are you
Wait, Robert. Robert.
Coach, you see that shit?
What's up, Sal?
Already.
Do you know that DK Metcalf has a no crash out clause in his contract?
What?
Okay, why would you want to trade? Well, why are you trading one crash out for another?
You're right. Got a good point.
Hey, I got a team.
Hey, Bando, y'all trying to give up Malik Neighbors?
Nah, I'm good.
Hey, yo, he got a no crash out. Look,
Keep the lead,
no crash out clause.
I had
He got
to
a
try.
no crash out clause.
Fuck out.
Because there's still
I had to try. Fuck out.
He has a no crash out clause for absolutely no fucking reason.
Give me CD.
Yeah,
give me
because you
fucking
punching
CD
people
Williams.
in the face with purple hair. Like, what is that?
No. My whole thing is you got a crash out clause so that if you get suspended, you are up to a risk of forfeiting $45 million of your guaranteed money. Right?
Oh, wow. No crash out.
Yeah, that's the clause in his contract. If he got suspended for disciplinary actions for his antics on the field,
just not what he did.
That he was subject to forfeit $45 million of his guaranteed money. But you know what? This is why Pittsburgh is about to turn into the Jets. And I'm gonna tell you why, because you wanna know what? even at that clause, even with that clause in the shit, you know what they said? Nah, we're not going to implement that. We're going to pay him anyway.
That's stupid.
So you're condoning what the fuck you put it in the contract?
Yeah, you
for in the
condoning
first
his
place?
badass behavior.
You're
Yeah,
condoning what the fuck he
It's the
did, you stupid
Jets. What you
motherfucker.
expect?
that's like you got to
It's
treat
the
AJ
Steelers.
like you would one of
Fucking
your kids,
Jets.
man.
You
I
know, we're
got
You
talking
I
gotta
about
got a
the Steelers,
you
team.
gotta
Brando.
punish him.
I
You
got a
gotta
team.
you gotta hit him where it hurt, man.
What
Yo,
about
I'm telling
I
you
know
now, yo, I'm
this.
telling you now. I got dark. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm gonna tell y'all right
Garrett
now.
Wilson.
Comment.
Garrett
Yo,
fucking
we
Wilson
are
for
about,
AJ Brown.
we are about to become. Listen to me. Listen to y'all. Hear me? When I saw that condoning of bullshit and them keeping Mike Tomlin, and I hate to say this shit because I love my boys like ain't no other. No, we are on. This is the beginning of the end of Steeler culture in the
All right,
NFL.
comment.
We are about to become the Jets and Cleveland Browns. Watch what I tell you.
Comment.
Type shit.
Remember
Comment.
you heard
Wait,
it
wait,
here
hold
in
on, comment. Let me ask you a
2022.
Damn.
question. Wait, hold on, comment. Let me ask you a question. If Aaron Rodgers was hurt and he was out for the season, you don't think the Steelers would have exercised that crash out clause?
Who got hurt, Southgate?
If Aaron Rodgers was out for the season, you don't think the Steelers would have exercised that crash out clause?
No. Listen. I don't think. Now listen. I think the only thing that saved him. I mean, you know what? No, they wouldn't have because we weren't even out. We weren't even in the playoffs yet, and they said they were still going to play. They weren't going to implement that part of the clause.
Yeah,
We
because
weren't.
you still had Aaron and you had a shot to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he made them last games real fucking hard.
I know, but you made it. I'm just saying. I think if you had no Aaron, they definitely would have exercised that.
If Aaron was hurt and DK was our only saving grace as far as offense and like everything was going through him. See the crazy thing is our offense doesn't go through him. Yes, him being on the field and his presence and what he attracts as part of as far as defensively, what he attracts as far as scheme wise. They scheme to go against him, but our offense don't go through him. Our offense goes through Gainwell and Warren more than it goes through him.
Yeah, well.
So I just think, listen, to be honest with you, I thought DK, it might have saved them because we made the playoff. But I said if we didn't make the playoff, if we'd have lost to Baltimore, I think DK would have been traded on March 1st.
No.
Hey, yo, why does Southgate always turn into Megatron or Optimus Prime when he's on this motherfucker?
There ain't nothing wrong with Optimus Prime, Coach.
No, I'm just saying.
Listen.
I'm saying his phone always goes out.
Nah, his phone always do that shit.
Yeah, he
me.
sound like a transformer every time he's on.
Transformers,
Hey, yo,
wild.
Coach,
If I was the Eagles, I would send AJ Brown to the most fucked up place. Like
Yeah, hear me out.
Send him to
Coach.
Cleveland.
Hold on, Southgate coach AJ, fucking New England and A-Train. Fucking, I need y'all to hear me, and JB, I need y'all to, and Bando, I need y'all to hear me out on this one, dog.
What?
Garrett Wilson in a third round. I'll take a third round.
Oh, everybody hears you. This is live. I mean, we're on YouTube. We're everywhere right now.
I'm glad.
You know, they're gonna tell you to fuck off, Robert.
What about Garrett Wilson, y'all?
For who?
AJ Brown.
For AJ, no.
Garrett Wilson for AJ.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I wouldn't even do AJ Brown like that.
I wouldn't even. No. Honestly, I would, but honestly, I think you need like another pick, bro. Like I think like
you gotta
Garrett
bro.
Wilson and like his injury concerns, bro. Like you need extra value. You know what I mean? Like you would need at least another two, I think.
Listen, fuck you. I need extra value the other way. What? You're gonna tell me? Wait. Hold on. You're gonna tell me someone in here with the quarterbacks he has throwing to him can tell me Garrett Wilson's true potential playing on that shit ass Jets team?
That's why I said
we haven't seen his true potential yet.
We'll see his true potential of the Eagles.
This is a guy who's catching 100 balls on a shit team.
Yeah.
On the ass team. Yeah, I was shocked he didn't get traded this past season. Because I was like, damn, can y'all trade him so he can get the hell up out of there?
Yeah, he's on a shit ass team. He's catching 100 balls.
Yeah.
Hey, George Pickens is a free agent.
That dude is different.
George Pickens gonna be a free agent.
It's looking like that.
Yeah, he ain't going back.
I feel like they would have
The
locked
only
him
way
up.
Dallas can keep him is if they franchise tag him.
Fuck Dallas. Still, it's fuck Dallas.
Fuck Dallas. Fuck Cowboys.
I feel you on the fuck Dallas part.
And fuck them Eagles too.
And fuck the Giants.
My niggas got knocked out the playoffs. I don't hear shit.
You didn't make the
Y'all
playoffs. So what you saying?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Y'all out of there, bro.
Look,
You didn't even get to make it. So
hold on.
you were
NFC East on NFC East crime, Tina. Stay out of it.
I get it, but we're still in Cancun. We are still in Cancun, New England. We are all, us three are still in Cancun. So please, Robert, Bando, zip it. We're in Cancun. The rest of these guys aren't, well, JB. Well, I forgot JB. But besides the point.
JB's like, watch what you say now.
My team ain't in Cancun.
No, JB said, baby, get on the Rangers.
Mine's not either, okay?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, JB's his team. Yeah.
Yeah,
my
it's
plan
just
has to start.
it's just in Kansas now, JB.
I think coach, my team. Obviously A Train. The only ones that ain't in New England. I forgot about them.
Yeah, everybody keeps forgetting about New England. I know we're back. I know.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here.
Yeah,
bro.
they flying under the radar.
I'm sitting right
Steelers,
here.
Niners,
Sam is just sitting.
Steelers,
I'm
Niners,
sitting right
Bears,
fucking
and
here, by
Patriots.
the way.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I?
Oh
Chuck?
shit! I forgot all about the damn.
Yeah, what about
Bears.
Southgate? He's a fucking
You
Broncos
forgot the craziest comeback in.
Hey, I
in
hope the
NFL
Broncos
Yeah, I most definitely did. I am so sorry.
You know
That
what?
was so
You know what?
disrespectful.
I'm a Bears fan.
See,
I'm
I
going
knew
with
it.
the Broncos now.
Wait, Sam.
riding with the Broncos.
Sam. What did you say? Craziest comeback in the playoffs? Did you see 28-3?
20. That's
Sam, give me a jersey.
I'm not a
we
Bears
talking
fan, but
recent.
Hey y'all,
that's a Super Bowl. That's not
none
playoffs.
of y'all shit. No, none of y'all shit tops 35-3 with Houston and
Yeah, that's a fact.
that was the wild card round. And they did it with a backup quarterback. And they did it with a backup quarterback in Frank Reich because Jim Kelly got knocked out.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yep.
What was that Chiefs Colts game? What was that Chiefs Colts game?
Oh yeah, the wild card round. Yeah, when Kansas City was up and Andrew Luck came back.
Andrew Luck came back. Was he down like 45-10 or something?
Yeah, shut up. No one's talking. Hey, Retro's here.
I should have said
Retro,
Chicago
come on.
Bears.
Retro,
Yeah,
come on.
you get it.
Retro's here. All the teams are coming up now. Everybody's like keeping it like.
Hey, I'm just saying I didn't disappear after we lost. I'm still here.
I'm just surprised the Eagles fans didn't go to Kevin Patullo's house last night. I'm
They
surprised.
did. They did.
Right.
I wonder
What
where
the fuck
John
you talking about, New England? They fucking did.
Did they leave some boo boo on his porch?
No, they egged his house again. They egged his fucking house again.
Actually, how was Jaw yesterday? Was Jaw okay?
No.
No, he's me and
Was who okay?
Jaw.
we're gonna do a
John
podcast
Moran?
today about it.
No, Jaw from our podcast.
Yeah, Callie, to
John
answer your
Moran?
question, John Moran is not okay. No, he is not okay. He is not okay.
He's not.
I told I told Jaw. I
Get
said
him out of there. Get him out of wherever. Where is he at? Yeah, get him out of there. Get him out of there.
God bless.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I am nervous about the Seahawks. I'm nervous.
Why? Why?
Because Sam Darnold might.
Yeah.
It ain't even Sam Darnold.
That's crazy.
Because
That's
honestly,
my
to tell
only.
you the truth, yeah, because the last game Sam Darnold wasn't doing nothing spectacular. Let's just be honest. He wasn't doing nothing great.
Y'all beat them week 1 in Seattle without
Yeah,
Kittle.
but then they came and they beat us. Even though we played, that was like the best defensive playing that I seen all season out of the Niners. That was
What
the best
was Callie?
one.
What was the injury for George Kittle that
He
game
tore his
he got?
Achilles.
No, not yesterday. I'm saying the
Oh.
week before when you guys played Seattle, but the week prior he got hurt. And then he played against Seattle. What was the injury he
I
had?
want to say it was his knee.
I thought it was an ankle, like his right ankle.
It might have been
was
his
his
ankle or his knee. I
Ankle?
can't
Okay.
remember.
Because I was going to
It
say,
was his
bro, if
ankle.
they made him play on a fucking calf, oh my God, bro.
No.
Hey,
Now-
I think it was an ankle issue because I remember seeing him on the sideline, like
Yeah.
moving his ankle.
Good
He,
game, man.
Yes,
Good game.
correct.
Y'all did
Yeah,
y'all shit.
but they make me nervous only because, but then it's two parts to it. They make me nervous because of the defensive side, but the offensive side, I don't really trip on Seattle's offense too much because Sam Darnold is go Sam Darnold every time. I already know he go do what he do. He did it last year, so I know he go do it again.
Yeah, this week he's had a week to prepare. He's going to do the same shit. Just watch.
Yeah, he gonna do the same shit.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for him to just show us.
Southgate, can I say something just to everybody for a second? I just want to give a shout out to the Los Angeles Chargers for taking 2 weeks to prepare to only come into New England and only score 3 points.
Wow.
Hey man, some scoring,
Wait.
holding a team
Wow.
to no touchdowns isn't for everybody, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, so
So I saw this TikTok dog, and this person was picking teams, right? And then so far they picked every team that lost, and for the Steelers and Texans game, they picked the Steelers.
Ooh.
I want the Steelers to win though, because I can't lie. I just don't want to face that Texans defense.
Hey, I got a question for Coach. Hey, Coach. I don't know if he by his phone. But
Coach C.
I'm wondering if Coach do you really want the Steelers to win this game though?
Coach, you're muted.
what's up?
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
What's up?
Coach, do you really want the Steelers to win this game tonight?
I always want my team to win. I never want my team to lose. Ever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I never want them to win. However, if they lose, one, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't shock me or surprise me at all because, to be honest with you, I didn't think they'd get this far. To be honest, with you, I didn't think they'd get this far. Right? So it's not going to surprise me if they lose. But I always want my team to win. I never want my. I don't give a fuck if we. Under no circumstances will I ever wish a loss.
Would you want them to look? Okay, I got you.
Under no circumstances.
No, because I was
ever wish a
saying,
loss.
Coach, I was asking that, Coach, because I know you don't like Tomlin. We know you don't like Tomlin. But if he wins, that'll justify them keeping him, as opposed to if he loses.
Actually, if he wins, like check this out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing justifies Mike Tomlin having a job. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because of any listen, if he was part of any other organization, he would have been gone.
He'd have been gone. True.
He would have been gone. So this is what I'm saying.
True.
Nothing justifies him having a job with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I noticed.
Hey,
I have that
Coach.
same photo.
I say as a Patriots fan, I hope Mike Tomlin has a
This one
long,
just
nice
says
stay in
28-3
Pittsburgh.
and 21-3.
I hope he has a long, nice stay because
It's like 20 years difference.
I don't know why, but I can't see my photo. I'm gonna drop
Yo,
it.
Leafy.
you guys have a decent
Thank
team,
you.
Coach. It's just at the end of the
Subscriber on
day, it's
YouTube.
definitely your coaching, and I know a lot of teams say that, but you can really see that with the Steelers.
It's like night and day. It's like night and day. You can see it's either, and see, like I said, and people always get on. The reason that I put so much weight on Mike Tomlin is because I know and understand how the Steelers run their organization, right? How the Rooneys run the Steelers. So I know that our head coach, not every organization does this. Our head coach always has carte blanche, last say so on who stays and who goes, as far as coaching and as far as players. So therefore, me knowing and understanding this, I can only blame him for Matt Canada. I can only blame him for Arthur Smith.
Maybe that's
I can
fucking
only
awesome.
blame him. I can only blame him for Terrell Austin. I can only blame him for the dumb coaching decisions, in crucial situational football. Because I know that the head coach has last say so in all of those things. So if all those things have been our problems over the last 10, 15 years, yes, Mike, I blame you. It is your fault. Absolutely. Every organization can't blame the head coach. But if I got a general manager who wants to get me wherever the fuck he wants and not get what I need, and my season's not successful, I can't blame the coach. The fucking general manager.
Yeah, you got blamed.
He gets what the fuck he wants to get. So I can't hold the head coach accountable for that. You don't have to say so in the war room. I know for a fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers, their head coach, has final say so in that war room. Mm-hmm. So yes, every fucked up coordinator, every fucked up pick. Yes, bitch, I'm blaming you. Yes. Yes, I'm blaming you. It's your fault. Yes.
Don't make a lot of noise.
Like, it's your fault for Bruce Arians. It's your fault for Bruce Arians. Just like, listen, Bruce Arians even said, the Rooneys didn't like me because he was outspoken and this, that, and the third. The Rooneys didn't like me. So they forced Mike Tomlin to show me the door. So that means what? That means Mike could have said, nah, like, I don't give a fuck if he likes y'all, dog. He's staying. I need him. And they would have had to put an H on their back and handle it.
What's
but
a comment?
They do that? Did they do that?
Comment.
No, they didn't do it. No, he didn't do it.
Comment, I have a question.
Yo.
If Tomlin wins the Super Bowl,
he still got to clean out his office.
You got to shut the fuck up about Tomlin.
No, I don't. No, the fuck I don't.
Nah,
hey, yo,
yeah,
listen.
Coach, I can't lie. If y'all win the Super Bowl, guarantee 5 more years of Tomlin.
Hey, yo, no, listen, yo, hold on. 10 years of mediocrity. Yo, no, listen, yo, hold on. 10 years of mediocrity.
You better praise that.
All right, so then, Coach, if you win the Super Bowl, I don't want to see you celebrate that motherfucker.
Yeah, I swear to God, if you say one thing about go Steelers.
Who said that? Wait. I just
you can't
celebrate. We said that. We said that, Coach.
No, listen. Hold on. I just told Callie that I want my team to win. I would never want my team to lose.
Right.
I would never want them to lose. Right? I don't want them to tank. I don't want them not to win because of Mike Tomlin. I don't want them. So I want them to win really despite this motherfucker, to be honest with you. But my whole point is I'm not going to erase 10 years of fucking up and mediocrity because you were able to get it done one season. I'm supposed to forget about the last 10 years, so that didn't happen?
Yes.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
Hell no.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because when the Steelers win that chip, you'll be dancing around your house.
You should be advocating for a Mike Tomlin statue outside the stadium.
You cannot like the coach and still
I didn't say I would not talk shit if we won. But guess what? It'll still be, guess what? If you ask me that question, you still want Mike Tomlin, and I'll still say, fuck no, he got to go.
Coach, if we get our 7th ring,
you can still like your team. You can still love your team and not like the coach.
Coach, if we get our 7th ring this year, they will forget about the last 5 years. That's a promise.
We're not getting 7. Hold on. Listen, hold on. Mike Vrabel ain't have nothing to do with the last 5 years.
Wait, who's about to get 7 rings?
Nah, hey, yo, you heard me? Hey, you heard New England.
What?
Mike Vrabel, but Mike Vrabel had nothing to do with your last 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, but they'll still forget it, Coach. They'll still forget it.
No. Here's the thing.
No, ain't nobody gonna forget that shit.
No, listen. Mike Vrabel had nothing to do with it. Mike Tomlin was the sole reason for the last 10 years. It's a huge fucking difference.
I mean, that is a huge difference.
Mike Vrabel wasn't even fucking thought about New England 5 years ago.
Nope.
Mike Tomlin has been the bane of our fucking existence for the last 10 years. Yo,
He's done a great
yo,
job.
you
Man.
cannot.
Sounds like it's time for a statue.
What about Kyle Shanahan?
You cannot.
Wait, hold on.
Coach, I'll take
buddy.
Mike Tomlin.
Hold on there, buddy.
Keep Kyle Shanahan out your mouth, boy.
What?
Yeah.
He's
Keep
what?
Kyle Shanahan out your mouth.
What? He's a
Keep
good
my
coach.
coach's name
What?
out your effing mouth.
No, I'm saying he's a good coach, but we can all agree that Shanahan hasn't taken home the Lombardi. If they win a Lombardi this year, they'll forget about it.
I'm so sick. Listen, and you're absolutely right.
How many years has he been there now?
If we get a Super Bowl, but the thing is, this is what I hate. I gotta say,
Nah. Actually, hold on, Callie. I'm sorry. Hold on, Callie. They won't forget about it because you want to know why I know they won't forget about it? Because seriously, because motherfuckers still bring up Elway getting blown out in 3 Super Bowls.
That's a fact.
They will not forget about it.
They don't never bring up his 2 he won back to back. But they'll bring up that old
the
shit.
3 he got blown out with before they bring up the 2 that he won.
One of them was by my 49ers, 55-10. Goodness gracious. But
wait. Who don't bring it up?
Listen, Southgate. They said that if Shanahan gets over the top, they'll disregard the 2 that he went to and fucked up. And I sat there and said, no, the fuck they won't, because people still bring up Elway's 3 Super Bowls he got mollywopped in before they bring up the 2 that he won.
The 2 he won,
Yeah, but Dan Reeves was the coach and Shanahan was the quarterback.
No, that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
But what I'm saying is his father was the quarterback's coach. So
What I'm saying is, in context of what we're talking about, them getting over the hump and forgetting the past. And what I am saying is, Elway won back to back. I think, New England won, but Elway won back to back, and they will bring up his 3 Super Bowl losses before they bring up his 2 Super Bowl wins.
Shanahan's getting that monkey this year.
And Carmen, we were up 10-9 we were up 10-0 on those punk 49ers before they cheated.
I remember the 70-something yard bomb for a touchdown the first and second play of the game. I remember that shit.
Yeah. But I gotta say this real quick. I am so sick of new 49er fans. It's making my stomach turn. Every time how Shanahan, they always talking about fire Shanahan. He's terrible. Who the fuck else are you gonna hire to do the shit that this man has done this year?
Mike Tomlin. Eberflus.
I'm just fucking. Eberflus? Did you say Eberflus?
No, that's the see, Coach. That's the difference. When you say Tomlin and I say Eberflus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Everybody just kind of spit on the floor.
Absolutely not.
John Harbaugh.
I don't even want Mike Tomlin to coach 49ers.
John Harbaugh, dog. There you go. What's in you, John Harbaugh?
Nope. I don't want John
Shanahan. If I gotta get rid of Shanahan, I'm gonna trade it for picks. First of all, I'm gonna keep my defensive coordinator. I'm gonna bring in Kubiak to be the fucking OC. That's what I'm gonna do. Shanahan go nowhere.
Nah, he's not going nowhere, and he don't need to go nowhere. For what? So we can go back to mediocrity?
Yeah,
no, thank you.
Who are you going to find is better than Shanahan?
Yeah, you're not.
Nobody.
That's the point. Who's gonna get a team
Andy Reid.
that has been injury depleted as bad as the 49ers
Damn.
to the second
What the fuck
round of
did
the
Andy Reid do
playoffs.
to you?
Andy Reid beat him twice in the Super Bowl. That's what he did.
Right.
man.
Yeah, he did.
That's because that 49ers is a bum ass organization.
But
They
look
get
how
hired
much.
by
Look,
themselves.
but nobody
Hold
talks
on.
about.
Keep
Hey,
my
they're filled up on it.
organization's name out
Nobody.
your mouth.
You stand up.
Nobody
and talk to
talks
me.
about how much Andy Reid lost before he got to KC.
Yes,
Hey,
Thank
he didn't
you.
lose. Hey,
You know what I'm
here's the
saying?
thing.
So
Actually, he's the most
And
winningest
that man
coach.
lost
He's
in
the
the
most
Super
winningest
Bowl.
coach in he's the most winningest coach in 49ers history, or not 49ers, I'm sorry, in the Eagles history, right? And he's the only coach that has won over 100 games in two organizations, and he took them and made them what they are and fucking winning when he went fucking took them fucking 5 NFC championships back to back to back to back to back.
But he
So
never
again,
did. He
that's the
went to
same
the
thing.
Super
That's the
Bowl.
same thing.
Hold on.
Hey! If you're gonna say that about Andy Reid, you have to say that about Kyle Shanahan because Kyle Shanahan and
No,
him have the
hold
same
on.
fucking track
Jimmy,
record that they
Jimmy,
did
I
in
got
fucking Philly.
this.
Get him.
So you
I
have to
got
say it.
this. I
Get him,
got this.
JB.
I got
Mic
this.
drop.
Wait.
Mic
Hold
drop.
on. Hold on. Who was the winningest coach in NFL history?
Andy Reid, ain't it?
Who has the most wins?
Fucking
That
fine,
would be Bill Belichick.
No. Unless he passed him at the end of his career, but I don't think so.
Unless he passes Don Shula.
Don Shula,
Not so
thank you.
long anymore.
All right, so how many Super Bowls does Don Shula have?
He has 2 with a perfect season.
So what are we talking about? What was Don Shula after the perfect season? How many Super Bowls he win?
None. He ran into the steel curtain, ran into Chuck Norris.
Exactly. So I mean, what's Andy Reid got to do with it? Don Shula was a winning coach, but he ain't did shit after fucking 1972.
But see, this is a fact, though. But see, here's the fact. This is the fact. Nobody brings it up until it's relevant. Because every time Andy Reid makes a quote unquote coaching decision, first thing they'll say was he used to do the same shit in Philadelphia. First thing they say is he used to do the same shit in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
First
Shula
thing-
had 14 more wins than Belichick.
Yeah, the first thing you'll hear somebody say when he loses a big game, first thing you'll hear them say is he did the same thing in Philadelphia. So it's never forgotten. It might lay dormant. It might lay dormant for a minute, but it's never forgotten. If Mike Tomlin was the win tonight, if Mike Tomlin was the win the Super Bowl this year, now when it becomes relevant, they're going to say, yeah, and he went 10 years without a playoff win. It's not going to be forgotten. It'll only be dormant until somebody wants to make it part of their narrative. When someone wants to make it part of their narrative, it'll be remembered very clearly.
Yep. I mean, listen, why did the Denver Nuggets fire their coach?
A-Train, stop saying bullshit about my motherfucking team, boy.
Like my edit? That was a nice edit, huh?
Nah, we ain't. That wasn't no damn Super Bowl win for us to beat y'all.
All right, A-Train.
Yeah.
Why did the Nuggets fire their coach before the play?
Because he was sleeping with the GM's wife. That's the honest truth, if you want it.
That's crazy.
Damn, that is crazy.
Damn, imagine sleeping. Damn. The dude that runs your job, you can just sleep with his wife. The dude that can fire you.
Oh, doesn't fit. Hold on.
It happens.
Yeah, that's stupid people. That's stupid people for you.
I wonder how that came about.
If he goes and wins a championship, they know they can't fire him.
That's why they fired him.
That's why they fired him before the playoffs.
Yep.
I think he was going to be gone, but he won the championship, right? When he won the championship, I think that's when then they had no choice but to bring him back.
Yeah, they had no choice. So they fired him right before the playoffs, blaming it on Jokic, saying Jokic didn't get along with him.
Knowing good and well Jokic didn't give a fuck.
One, two, three.
Hey, Train. Hey, who y'all got next week?
They got Buffalo.
Buffalo, I hope y'all put belt to ass to them motherfuckers.
That. Last time we were underdog at home, minus we were getting 1.5 points at home. It was to the Green Bay Packers.
What's up, Santana?
Didn't y'all win that one?
Yo, I never understood. Yo,
Oh,
I
yeah,
never
y'all got it.
understood that Southgate. I never understood you getting rid of a player because he doesn't get along with the coach. I never understood that. I played for coaches. I played for many. I coach with coaches that I don't fucking like. Like I just never understood like you getting rid of a player because you get rid of a coach because the player doesn't like him. Like I don't give a fuck if you like him. You ain't gotta like him. Just fucking do what he doesn't do on the court.
Well, coach,
What the fuck is
that's
it?
not why they got rid of him. A-Train just told us why they got rid of him.
No, but
He said in general.
said they blamed it on because Jokic
My
didn't
bad,
get along
coach.
with the coach.
My bad, coach.
Well, listen, if you watch the John Elway documentary, he hated Dan Reeves.
Yes, he did.
He wanted
Yes, he
Shanahan to coach him.
But
Yo,
Dan Reed,
Santana, what do you think of the prompt?
but it was something
I
about
think
Dan
it's
Reed.
a bullshit prompt because I'm with
He
Coach.
had the
And
Marty Schottenheimer. He had the Marty Schottenheimer syndrome. But
I'm-
he just couldn't get it done. Because he even took Atlanta to the Super Bowl, but he just couldn't get it done.
And then as soon as they hired Shanahan back, you know what Shanahan said?
Can't. They talking.
We got to take the load off you. We got to get you a running game. Okay, what's your question?
Chargers would never fire Roman. This the reason why Harbaugh got fired from the 49ers because he would not fire Greg Roman when York asked him to.
I mean, that's true.
Man, he will not fire him.
I'm just pissed off, man. I
Who
guess the
said they're pissed
problem
off?
is that our O-line was so bad and we kept winning games. Our expectations were too high. We should have never been in the playoffs.
Robert, expectations was not high. I said it
That
throughout
wasn't
the
me.
whole season.
Hey, Santana, that wasn't me, though. That was the
Oh.
Chargers fan.
My bad, bro.
I said we were going to lose this game. You can ask A-Train.
I just seen the box light up. That's why. My bad.
Yeah, I said we were going to lose this game. You can ask A-Train. He'll tell you.
But Common, I'm with you. I don't know. We come from a not soft era or some shit. I'm just gonna use myself. My craft is basketball. I hated a lot of people I play with. If they did some dumb shit, I'm short. I'm 5'8". I'm a firecracker. I will swing on you. I don't care. And we will fight. And then we'll get back on the court. And we'll get back on the court and keep playing. But that's just me. I can't just say a player's gonna. And I got out into it with my coach, and I cussed him out, and I told him to suck my dick. I don't care. But that's just me. And the next game we play and let it go. But I can't go off some soft shit of a marriage. Oh, they got into an argument. So yeah, this shit is bad. End it. I can't do that. That's not my mentality. But if that's what happens, that's what happens. But I will say this, and I'm gonna say it again. AJ Brown and motherfucking Kevin Patullo don't get along. AJ don't like him. Kevin Patullo and Nick Sirianni are best friends. I've been looking at my phone all fucking day, waiting for a notification to say Kevin Patullo been fired.
Well, you didn't. Did you get the Santana? Did you get the notification where they're talking? They're having talks with Nick Sirianni and Kevin Patullo about their job.
Good, because if Nick is backing Kevin Patullo about him staying as the OC, fire both of them. I'm sorry, Nick.
That's their plan.
If you want to go down with him because you want to put your job on the line, hey, deuces, get the fuck on.
Yeah, but Santana, I mean, I agree, fire them, whatever, if you want. I mean, that's however you feel. You don't think AJ Brown's got to go too?
If he leaves, he leaves. But I know one thing.
No, I'm saying, do you think he's like a bad do you think he's a problem in the locker room?
I don't think he's a problem. I think for me, because after coaching kids and me being probably I think he's just very passionate and emotional. And a lot of people can't understand that.
Yeah.
You're not going to sit here and tell me in some of these interviews what he said is not true. When he said the defense is saving us.
Listen, I'm not saying he's wrong all the time, but I mean, if 2 or 3 games goes by and you guys are on a winning streak, you can't cry about not getting the ball.
And I agree with that, Southgate. That's things I agree with. The way he handles his emotions, I don't agree with. You can't run to the media and social media and express everything as a betting place because that's what they want. They're going to twist your words and all this shit. You can't cry
the year
when
you
you're
guys
winning.
won the Super Bowl, okay, the year you guys won the Super Bowl, if anyone on that team should have cried, it should have been Barkley, okay, with only his 14 touchdowns. And how many touchdowns got taken away from him with the tush push?
A lot.
Okay? He didn't say a fucking word to nobody.
He never does.
Because he's a team player.
Because he wants to. When you look at the mentalities, when you look at the mentalities of certain players, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Smitty, they don't give a fuck long as they win.
Yep.
AJ,
fuck the yards, fuck the stat. I want to win.
AJ not a company man, and I think AJ knowing at the inside of what's going on, he know that offense doesn't fit him, and he's saying things, but what he really can't say, but he's letting you know, and the end result in their season kind of proved that he was right in how he was being used, is that it's not working. You know,
To me,
it's not working.
To me, Teddy, I'm gonna say this. Me, you, Common, a lot of us were old heads. We got old head winning mentality. We don't give a fuck long as we win.
Exactly.
AJ Brown, he has YN winning mentality. I want to look good winning.
But don't you want to use your best horse all the time? So when crucial moments come like this, he ready. And, you know, and I just think that something is wrong in that building where he's feeling the way he's feeling.
Teddy, I would tell you this. I would tell you
I
this.
think it's AJ arguing with the offensive coordinator.
And I agree.
And him complaining about it in the locker room, and that shit's spilling over.
And I would say this, Teddy. With him, it's like I can't say it's. I will say this. Before Saquon Barkley got to Philly, A.J. Brown was the best player on that offense. The best player. Now, it can be an attention thing. When Saquon got to Philly, okay, you're not the best player. You're the second best player. He's the best player now. It can be. Because, you know, he's a receiver. They want the spotlight. Majority of receivers are divas. We know this. I can say that plays a part. But I'm not going to sit here and say he shouldn't get the ball. He should. He's the second best option on that offense.
Yeah, you got to leave a little meat on the bone and use him. And that way in crucial moments in games, you know, he's ready for it. You know, I just felt like it's something in that building that's going on in that offense that's just been bothering him all season long, and ain't nobody addressing it. And this is what you're getting when you're not addressing it, bro. Like, it's
not. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Rob. I'm gonna be honest. I coach 2 kids just like AJ Brown, dog. I coach 2 of them, dog. They're just fucking individual. They're individuals. They're not team players. And they think more about how they look doing it than what is being done.
Correct.
Meaning to say, I had 2 kids, right? Our arch nemesis, our rival game is our rival game every season. Like, this shit be looking like a high school championship game when we play this team, right? When we play this team, it looks like a high school championship game. That's how packed it is, and it's only a 14U game. It's because the 2 cities live right next. The 2 cities are right next to each other. Only a bridge separates them. And it's a personal beat. So I had 2 kids. We were undefeated that year. We were up 14-0 at halftime. Do you know these 2 motherfuckers were crying because they didn't get the score?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean crying tears of joy. They were crying.
Poor guys.
Crying. As in, they were upset because they didn't score. But at the time, we were up 14-0 at halftime. And these two motherfuckers are crying.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's good? Like yo, listen, that's just this society today, dog. Like my son came home. Look, my son came home one day, right? Son comes home, yo. You should have saw me on the court today. I said, I said, what'd you have, Lee? He said, I had 26, 8, and 5. I was balling. I said, yeah. I said, word, what was the score? He said, oh, we lost, but I dropped buckets.
See?
I said,
Yo,
but
why
you
you winning mentality?
I said, but you lost. Yo, I said, but you lost. He said, I don't care. I dropped buckets. I was balling. I'm like, what the fuck?
Common. I coached 10-year-old basketball. Okay, and the kid came in. He hit a 3. I was like, holy shit! He hit another 3. They went, oh, Matty Buckets is on tonight. I went, who the fuck is Matty Buckets? This kid was just hitting every shot from the outside. All right, so they're beating us 34 to like 6. Okay, and Matty Buckets got all 34 points. He missed the last 2 shots and started hysterical crying.
What the fuck?
I swear to God.
These kids ain't like us, bro. Like,
dude, these kids are soft now, bro.
They soft.
These
And
kids
I can
are
tell you,
soft.
look, when we grew up, everything was metal, glass. Everything these kids got is plastic, bro. Even the shit they deal with is soft.
When I used to play basketball, they was crying. The kid I was going was crying about me hand checking him.
Yeah, dude. That's
That's a basketball move.
Listen, I'm just letting you know. If he's ever run across Matty Buckets, look out for him. That kid can play. This motherfucker hitting 3-pointers at 10 years old. Like,
just hand check the shit out of him.
You know when we cried? When we lost.
That's a fact.
That's when we cried. We didn't cry no win. We cried when we lost. We didn't care who scored, who did what. We got the job done. But when we lost, that's when you seen the tears come down.
Yo, that's when everybody started fighting each other. You better be in practice. You better not be late.
For real, because you knew that practice, you was getting your ass handed to you at that practice after that loss.
I don't know what you got.
You were doing 100-yard log rolls, bro.
I went into a place and there was a lady in a walk-in box in there.
No, it's when the grade is
Then I
up.
went downstairs.
Saying like, dog, we didn't
When
listen.
the grade is up, the door right
My thing is, I like to win, dog.
You can't see it.
I win.
Just this way.
I
14
win, dog. That's what I do. I win.
Yeah, you don't care how you get there as long as you got
Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Now listen. I worry about. No, I do care how we got there because our system is an ugly win. So if I get an ugly win, I'm going to address the ugliness of that win. However, I'm still going to be happy that we won.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I still want to win.
Well, yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm going to correct all the bullshit that happened during that win.
Oh yeah,
now we got to fix this.
Yeah,
we got to fix this shit, dog. We got to fix this shit. Yeah, we got to fix. They be like, yo, listen. I've been on the sideline when we are winning, and they be like, Coach, what is you bitching for? I'm like, because against another team, that's a fucking turnover. Can't be playing like that. You happy now? We got to think about later. Like,
Common.
Well, I'll address that shit, but I'm still happy we won the game.
Yeah.
Common. This is the last team I wanted to see in the playoffs is Buffalo. You think we can beat them?
No, absolutely. No, listen, absolutely. Listen. Like I tell you, the whole thing is this, right? The whole thing is, in order to win a Super Bowl, dog, it's not how one person plays. It's about how the team plays, man. Don't know one person win a Super Bowl, dog.
No, I know.
Not in football. I'm not saying like that. Not even one person wins a playoff game. Y'all have to play collectively as a team, and you have to collectively play better than Buffalo. You have the weapons and the tools to do it because of your defense. You just have to concentrate on the offense You got to concentrate on the offense and make the least amount of mistakes and play as much flawless football as you can.
A comment. I understand that, but what Josh Allen did this weekend, he won that game.
Well,
my problem is we're weak against the tight ends. Okay, Nafunga has solved some of our run game issues by being able to play up to the line of scrimmage. He brings that sort of Troy Polamalu look to the game where he can stuff the A gaps. So he can help us there with Cook, but we're also not good with scrambling quarterbacks either.
No, but you got to remember that Buffalo is battle tested. That's why they beat. Why they
Josh Allen. They showed their experience. They literally showed their experience.
Experienced, battle tested teams.
But the thing is, also Buffalo's defense kind of locked in this weekend. It didn't look like it did the other week.
But think about it. They locked in the playoffs every year. They locked in the playoffs.
But you know why? No, listen. Yo, you want to know why? Because they understand what realm they are in.
Exactly.
They understand what dimension they are in.
That's why I'm taking Buffalo, because the experience.
Yo, they understand what realm they're in. See, while other more inexperienced coaches and players are worried about, oh, I'm better than him. Oh, I'm better than him. Oh, he can't hold me. He can't block me. While they're worrying about a person being better than them, what they forget is you can be better than me, but I'm going to play better than you today, motherfucker.
And to go back on the experience, they did something they didn't do all season. They found a rhythm with him and Khalil Shakir, and they was like, "This is the game plan." And Jacksonville was not expecting it, and they couldn't adjust to it. And that's what I'm saying. Like next week, they're gonna come with another game plan, and it's gonna be on y'all. It's gonna be on y'all to adjust to it.
Yeah, listen, I mean, we'll take their receivers out of the game. It's Knox and Kincaid that is going to be the problem.
No, but Gate, that's what I'm saying. Even if y'all do take Knox and Kincaid out,
no. I'm saying they're going to be the problem. The receivers we can handle.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's what I'm saying. That's what the Bills. That's what the Bills are so great at. They make adjustments.
Majority of teams
in the middle.
Majority of teams have problems with tight ends
in the middle of the week and during the games.
Yeah.
So that's a fact. This season, I don't know if the tight end play just rolls that high, or if the defensive coverage of tight ends in the middle of the field dropped that low. But all I know is that
it went that bad.
All I know is that tight ends have been eating like a motherfucker this season.
Well, listen,
I mean, defenses
I'm
have
going
been
to tell you,
changing too.
I mean, this is the reason why we went out and got Greenwald.
Because I tell you right now, my biggest fear is going against a fucking tight end, because my motherfucking linebackers can't cover their nose when they sneeze.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why we went out and got Greenwald.
No, they cannot. Yo, that middle of the field, listen, you look at any game Pittsburgh played, look at any key third and long, and look where it's thrown to. It's thrown right in the middle of the field behind the linebacker. It's thrown right in the middle of the fucking field, dog. Even fucking Shador converted like 3 third and long to Jerry Jeudy in the middle of the field.
You know what's scary about your team is the lack of separation with your wide receivers going against the Texans defense. That's what's scaring me about picking Pittsburgh over the Texans, because they're going that
I'll be back, guys. I got to charge my phone.
That front is no joke, bro. That fucking front four and their back end is no fucking joke. And then you get DK back, but if you shut him down, they still can't separate. So how y'all gonna beat them?
But all DK gonna do is stretch the field. That's all he gonna do.
Listen. I see, like I said, when you go up against a defense that is surroundingly good. When I say surroundingly good, meaning on all aspects of the defense, right? They're great in some spots and they're very good in others, right? They're not really bad at anything, right? You have to find a strength that you can turn into a weakness, right? You got to turn one of their strengths into a weakness. meaning they're very fast and they're very aggressive. Be a fast and aggressive defense are sustainable to misdirections and over pursuing. When we have a fast, aggressive defense, you can beat them with misdirection, having them over pursue, and by using their speed and aggression against them with plays like screens and stuff, letting them come up the field hard and fast and dumping it off right behind them. That's how you beat a fast and aggressive defense. Because if you think you're going to stretch the field side to side, the linebackers and the D, they're too fast. They're going to run right with you, stretch it out, you're going to run out of bounds for a fucking 1 yard long. That's not going to happen, right? So what you want to try to do is you want to try to use one of their biggest strengths, which is their speed, and you want to turn that into a weakness. That's your best option when you go against a defense like the Texans. Is trying to turn one of their strengths into a weakness.
And use DK as a decoy too. I think DK, even though he might not have the biggest game, but he usually don't. I think what the Steelers do is, and this is especially with getting Gainwell now, like he's being more effective on the offensive side, using DK to have that respect to make them play 2 safety high or make them back up their defense. Yeah, he may not get the ball, but having him come back is very important because
absolutely,
you see
because
what
of
you
the
had,
presence of attention, because the attention that he draws.
Yeah, when you had, and I'm pretty sure maybe late in the game, if it's a close game and it's tied or whatever, the Aaron Rodgers and that offense, they do take shots every now and then, and they usually wait until you least expect it, whether it's a 4th and 1 or whether it's just one of those plays where it's the obvious first down and they just take their shot. But yeah, I think having DK come back with Kenneth Gainwell being hot and Jaylen Warren being hot, I think a lot of people underestimate them.
I love Warren, bro. That combo, do not mess with that running back combo right there.
That's a really good combo.
I'm not even a Steelers fan, and I want a Warren jersey because I like the way he runs. That boy runs
violent, baby.
He runs violent. I haven't seen him run like that in a good while, and I enjoy watching him.
I appreciate that, y'all. Listen, and you right, because listen, this was going to happen, and I will say this is the one benefit to having Aaron Rodgers. Is that his pre-snap read and his pre-game prep as far as film study and watching, looking at something and recognizing what the defense is trying to do. Mm-hmm. And I will agree with you one-on-one that we will play our regular game, our quick throw, screen, all that stuff. And the moment Aaron Rodgers reads one-on-one with DK is when that deep shot is going to go. Is when he's going to take that shot.
And it's going to be a close game, and that's what's going to decide the game.
The moment he reads, oh, these motherfuckers got DK one-on-one.
I don't think Aaron. I don't think he's gonna retire neither. I think Aaron gonna be there.
No, don't say that, bro. Don't say that.
I think he's gonna be there another year. I like him.
It depends on how he finishes. If it's a wild card exit, he's retiring.
I like him with the Steelers. I really do.
If he wins this game, I can see him play one more year. Yeah, if they do something off season.
Because I think he finally found a place where he can kind of ball out and do what he need to do. So I don't see him retiring. Win or lose, I don't see him retiring.
Another thing interesting about that game too is I haven't seen Kenneth. I mean, other than last week, I haven't seen Kenneth Gainwell and Jaylen Warren actually play like that much snaps together. And I see now that Kenneth Gainwell don't come off the field no more. Yeah. Whether he's lining up in the slot. Or whether he, you know what I'm saying, they motioning him.
No, I tell you one key reason he caught the field last against the Ravens. One key reason was because Washington was out.
No, Coach, I agree. But what I'm saying is, ever since DK left, Kenneth Gainwell has showed that he was y'all best playmaker. So now y'all learned something. Yeah, even though y'all didn't have DK, it was also kind of like a gift in disguise because y'all learned how effective Kenneth Gainwell is. And
That man's hands is nasty,
one-on-one. I don't know if you know this. Kenneth Gainwell has always been our leading receiver for the season.
Yeah, that dude's hands is nasty work, bro.
Before DK even got suspended, Kenneth Gainwell led him to receptions and shit.
Yeah, he got the best hands on y'all team.
They're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way for Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell to stay on the field the whole entire game.
They got to, because I mean,
listen, I ain't mad. Listen, I'm not mad at it. I just want to see. I just want to see a very well situational, down and distance, played, executed, and coached game.
And what's going on with your tight end? That big ass fucking tight end that y'all got.
Yeah, he broke his arm. That's what we talk about. Why he broke his arm.
Shit. That motherfucker.
I think his break is more severe than Aaron. Like Aaron had like a little fracture, so they were able to put a cast on it. He could still play. He's a quarterback. I don't think, especially with the way Washington runs, I don't think they can make a cast that fucking strong.
Man, that dude. Look, I'm gonna tell you this: we got scientists building motherfuckers that's walking around because ain't no way that dude was born from a mother and a father. That dude was built from a fucking lab somewhere. I would never want to face. I would never want to face a tight end that fucking big, bro. Hell the fuck no. I'm just let me sit down on the sideline for a minute. I'm good.
Imagine tackling him.
Yes, that part.
But that was see why we didn't have more 12 and 13 man personnel on that field all season when he was healthy. I cannot fucking for the life of me, I cannot figure that shit out.
I've been raving about him too because I'm like, this big motherfucker, and he got a visor on too. This big, what the fuck? What the fuck is that, bro? Like, God,
he breathing out his mask. All you see is smoke coming out his mask. Like he looks crazy.
Here's the thing. When he runs them quick slants and stuff like that, even if you have good coverage, you're just most safety that you're just too small to deflect the fucking ball.
You literally got a pass interference. You got to
you're really just too small to get around this.
Man, you making a business decision, bro. You ain't tackling that, bro. Your coach ain't even mad at you for not tackling that motherfucker, bro. Like you just gotta let that one go.
Hey yo, you know who that reminded me of when you just said that? When motherfucking LA had Jamal Anderson.
Yep.
Jamal Anderson used to be on the sideline like, yo, they scared to tackle me. Yo, he used to be bowling motherfuckers over, dog.
Man. Even you remember whatchamacallit was like that too, Brandon Jacobs. People was making business decisions.
They started going for the
back of all time.
Man, he was Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry. Way bigger.
Running everybody over.
Yo, they were definitely scared to tackle Jacobs. When they had when they had him and Tiki Barber, Thunder and Lightning.
Man, you put that boy in the second quarter, everybody moving out the way. They done. They didn't have enough.
I mean, bro, when you got to tackle a nigga that's 6'5", 250-something pounds, bro.
Man, dude, you don't want no more.
And then you
bro.
had Ahmad Bradshaw too.
Yes. At
1 and 2
I think it was a year they had Tiki Barber also.
No, Tiki retired in 2006.
Tiki retired before.
He retired in 06. He retired in 06.
Who y'all had?
I could have sworn y'all had all three.
When they was called Thunder and Lightning, who y'all had?
That's Ahmad Bradshaw.
That's Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs.
Tiki Barber retired in 06 because he ain't like old Eli Manning because he's Eli Manning.
And they won the Super Bowl that next year.
He said, Eli Manning at the quarterback in the Super Bowl. Well, he won the Super Bowl. 2 of them bitches against Brady.
Yep.
I thought Jacobs was there with Tiki Barber. I thought it was Jacobs and Barber.
I could have sworn he was there with Tiki Barber, but I know Ahmad Bradshaw probably wasn't, but I thought Brandon Jacobs was there.
I could have sworn.
Brandon Jacobs was there with Tiki, and then that's when Ahmad Bradshaw came in the picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had 1 year with Tiki.
Right, he had 1 year with Tiki. They was calling them Thunder and Lightning. I'm gonna say Ahmad Bradshaw was not no thunderous fucking running back. I thought it was Jacob, and they called them niggas Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah. That was a crazy roster.
Man, fuck Tiki Barber. Nigga overrated.
And that's when the Giants had
Didn't they have Shockey? Didn't they have Shockey back
We had
then?
Shockey. We had Plaxico
They had
Burress. We had Martin Shanahan. Hakeem Nicks.
Y'all had the sickest defensive
We had
rotation.
Yeah, the
ever.
best line in the league.
Y'all had a rotation at the defensive front, bro. Like,
Who else do we have?
Antonio Pierce.
Antonio AP.
Uzi Miara. Oh man.
What's my man Big Cha-Cha?
Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz, yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Man. y'all had a squad though. And y'all quarterback never was hurt. He always played every damn snap too.
Nigga, the only problem on my CC, my thing is with Eli, bro.
I hate that Eli hate, bro, because
my only problem with Eli is that he will have a regular season, right? But when it comes to playoffs, that nigga starts locking in.
Exactly, but he did his job though, bro. He stayed healthy. Me personally, I
don't understand
it. Every Giant fan love Eli.
I don't understand the Eli hate, bro.
I'm a Niner fan, but I respect it because that man, when it was time,
they say he's overrated.
You see that helmet tilt down, and that boy.
How is he overrated though? He's perfectly
over.
Because statistically, he was very mid.
Yeah, statistically, yeah, you could go.
Interception record.
Yeah,
that's bad.
You could go by regular season. Look at his playoff numbers, bro.
Yeah, but you had to get to the playoffs. Yeah, when he got in, he was successful. But there's years that y'all didn't get in literally because of him. Because he was turning the ball over every game. Yeah, when y'all got in, he's the world class. But there was a season y'all missed. I mean, y'all didn't make the playoffs.
That man put Tom Brady down twice, and his brother couldn't even do that shit. I don't care what nobody said.
And I still say I guarantee you that's a dinner conversation that somebody brings up. Listen. It's like I guarantee you that's a Sunday dinner conversation. Everybody's at the table. I guarantee somebody saying, I can see somebody saying something. People like, yeah, but I beat Tom.
So speaking of that,
Tom twice when he counted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some slick shit like that.
Speaking of that, I know JJ Watt and TJ Watt having a dinner conversation last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
especially
they're kind of in the same boat. They were both elite defensive players that neither one of them got a ring.
I'm just saying they talking about this game right now.
They're talking about this game. Yeah, definitely.
And when Eli winning those 2 rings, bro, he had to go against gauntlets those 2 playoff fronts, bro.
And Eli,
you gotta play fucking gauntlets.
And Eli was talking shit for years at them Sunday dinners because Eli, for a minute, Eli had 2 and Peyton only had 1.
Yeah, that only one he had was in 06.
But Eli ring still a little bit shinier than his brothers because, like he put Tom down twice.
Listen. Eli has 2 championships, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Payne has 2 championships, 1 Super Bowl MVP.
That's what I said. I said I guarantee that Sunday dinner to get real.
And I'm not gonna lie. Everybody knows this. Payne Manning played like shit in Super Bowl 50.
Yep, he like you big brother in life, but on the field, I'm the big brother.
Vaughn Miller was saving his ass.
I mean, like for years, Eli got to say, "But you only got 1 ring. I got 2. What are you talking about?" For years, you feel like Eli, and he gonna say, "We both got 2 rings." Yeah,
that was a great Super Bowl.
I can see him talking shit. Like, I got 2 rings
that was
too.
A crazy cut.
And then Eli saying, but I beat Tom.
About that.
And I can turn my head 360 degrees.
You know what's my problem with the 07? You know what's my problem with people say about the 07?
That's funny.
Niggas be like, oh, y'all defense saved y'all, that helmet cap saved y'all. Watch the whole fucking game.
Yeah, that game was
him breaking that sack saved y'all too. When he broke the sack,
Brady saved y'all.
Yeah, he had to break that
whole game.
That was a sack.
He should have been sacked. He should have been sacked, dog. He got out of 2 sacks.
Nobody knew he
that
had,
ball.
and nobody knew that he had that because he used to always. He had an issue. He used to fall on like shoelace.
Right,
strip
go
himself a
down.
lot.
Right, like he would just go down.
He would go down all the time. He never knew how to slide. He never knew how to really like stay up. That play, he looked like Big Ben. That play, nobody expected that at all.
I didn't expect that out of Eli too.
I never
thought
seen
he was
Eli
going
do
to
that.
get sacked. The nigga broke 2 sacks.
I never seen Eli do that ever in his career.
Eli turned it up, bro. Y'all just got to pay attention when he turning it up, bro.
Yo, Tom Coughlin ain't realized he had it. I'll tell you like this. The next morning, when Eli was looking in the mirror, he ain't know he had it in him. He started talking to himself.
He said,
He was kind of like, what the fuck did I just do?
Eli always used to trip over himself. He had bad footwork when it came to like running and
Eli
That's
Daddy came in the room and said, I didn't even know you had this in you.
Exactly.
Yep.
He definitely said that, boy. I didn't know you had that in you.
Yo, if Eli don't make the Hall of Fame, this shit rigged, bro.
Nah, he's not. Yo, listen to me. Hold on. Check it out. Explain to me. Hold on. See, what you got to understand is this, though. His numbers don't qualify him for the Hall of Fame. However, him having the 2 championships and who he beat in the era in which he beat him in, yes, that will get him in, but not immediately, dog.
But my thing is, Coach, you have Troy
It's gonna
Aikman
take him
in there.
years.
They have
It's
Troy
gonna take him
Aikman
years.
in the Hall of Fame.
Surprise some people. And
Yeah, but listen.
Troy Aikman's numbers is
No,
horrible.
hold on. See, y'all be doing this Troy Aikman hate, dog, and I hate this shit,
His
dog.
numbers are horrible.
Because I try to explain to y'all. Y'all keep saying his numbers are awful. If you were alive in the fucking early 90s, dog, you wanted Troy Aikman as your quarterback. I don't know why y'all be just hating on this man like this, dog.
The reason why they are doing that, because when you look at that offensive line, go fucking Jackets across the board. And for Emmitt Smith, too, it goes for him, too. And nobody respect him, too, because of that line he had.
Here's the thing, though. Only one of those offensive linemen made it.
Mm-hmm.
Only one. Only one offensive lineman got to go Jacket.
Yeah, but you know when he drafted that line, them dudes were all top tier. You couldn't touch nobody on that fucking line.
Yeah,
bro.
but they were all low draft picks that he just went and found diamonds in the rough from good scouting. And it wasn't all the line, and I tell you all the time, it wasn't all the line, because if it was all the line, and everybody says, oh, any running back could have ran behind that line, then why did the Dallas Cowboys rush for under 100 yards in 2 games when Emmitt held out the first 2 games of the season with the exact same line? Because it wasn't all the line.
But you know that is the argument for Troy Aikman, and that's the way you hear every
I know
time.
the argument.
Yeah.
No, see, I know the argument. I'm just saying I don't understand. You see, the thing is, because all they do is look at numbers and go watch highlight tapes and not actually watch games.
You have to you had to be there to see it, man.
Exactly. Because I try to look. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Y'all, what a lot of people don't understand. They be like, oh, he was mid. He had this many interceptions. He had that many interceptions. But you have to understand the game at that time. The game at that time, okay, was more frowned upon for your running back to fumble than it was for your quarterback to throw an interception. Because every quarterback in the 90s had double-digit interceptions.
Yep.
These single digit interceptions, this shit just started. This ain't no fucking norm.
We had gunslingers back then, and they believed in their receivers. They lived and died by them receivers. They trusted them that much, where they was throwing that shit up.
This ain't no norm. Like all this 4 interceptions, this shit ain't no norm.
Yeah, we
At one point in time, every fucking quarterback had 12, 13, 10 interceptions every fucking season.
Yeah, and we had dogs at receivers back then too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a squad at receivers. And people look at Brett Favre Man, he had receivers and he trusted them. You did. Your coach wasn't getting fired over
That's
that.
why when people be looking at the stats back there, I'm like, I
Yeah,
gotta understand
but
the
watch the
combo
game.
going on.
Watch the game and see how
Yeah.
beautiful it is watching them throw up 90-yard bombs, bro. 80-yard bombs. I miss them days, bro.
No,
miss
and even
that shit.
and even as well too, like I've seen I wasn't alive for Greatest Show on Turf, but I look back at that shit, watching just how that offense ran, and they trusted Holton, fucking Isaac Bruce.
Yeah, dude, you didn't give a fuck because you knew your receiver was that man, bro. You threw that bitch up there, and them 50-50 balls was every fucking Sunday, bro. Every game, bro. They didn't leave that shit in the running back hands. They was launching that bitch all over the field, bro. That shit was nice.
And that you notice such a dynamic shift in the change as well too, where I think in like the mid 2000s, that's when everybody went towards the run game and everything like that. And then
like 3 yards of carry was an elite back then.
I'm about to say, yeah, 3.
Now you got now you got to run at least 4.5
Yo, don't you know for the longest time, motherfucker was trying to reach Jim Brown, who averaged 4.7.
Yeah, they couldn't
stop it.
Yeah, you ain't touching that.
Reach him.
Yeah, now every back you gotta run at least 4.5 yards of carry to be efficient.
Yeah.
Now, like,
I be trying to tell people like you gotta.
Eddie George is like a 3.1, 3.2 yards of carry.
And if you can't get that 3.5, 4 yards carry, then you better be damn good in the fucking passing game too.
Yeah, listen. My whole thing, like I say, whenever people start trying to say this person was mid, this person was ass, I always ask them why. Because if you're trying to compare their numbers to fucking now, and that's why you're calling them mid, you do not understand the game of football and how it has evolved. You have actually no fucking clue. Because like I tell people all the time, Dan Marino has absolutely no idea what a spread offense looks like as a quarterback. He has no idea. He never saw one. He had 2 receivers and a tight end. That was your basic offensive formation in the 80s and 90s. Every now and then you might get a slot on a third and very long. But the only time you saw 4 and 5 wide receivers was on a Hail Mary pass, was the last game of the last play of the fucking game. Now that shit is regular.
That's
4
another
wide
one.
receivers on the field.
That's another one I used to like.
That shit's regular.
I used to love watching Marino play because you couldn't touch that motherfucker. That ball was 1, 2, 3 gone by. That motherfucker
that shit was you put Dan Marino in a spread offense where the defense ain't allowed to touch the receivers and the defensive lineman ain't allowed to touch him. Man, that man throws for 6,000 yards easy consecutively,
every
dog.
season, every
I
mean,
Dan
Marino would be a
Dan Marino
problem
definitely
if
won the
he's in
Super Bowl.
I mean, I disagree a little bit. Do I still think Dan Marino could be a great quarterback? Yeah, yes.
In this NFL, he would be eaten.
Yes, but this NFL, he would be eaten. And if you look at it too, like I think even within a 10-year difference of the defensive line, the outside linebackers and stuff like that too, where they're faster, they're stronger, they're more agile,
You're talking,
that's kind of my thing with
but today
Marino.
the NFL is predicated for offense. All the offensive guys, it's literally the NFL has been predicated to benefit the offense. So any offensive player, I'm not gonna say any because obviously schematics work, right? It matters. But if you look at the NFL greats back then, right, and their skill set or whatever, like what Common's saying, right? If you could touch the quarterback, if there's defensive pass interferences, right? Yeah, regardless, you're right. The defenses did get faster, but at the end of the day, if you put all of that together, we all can agree, and it's a fact that the NFL has changed predicated to benefit in the offense. So offensive players back then, it would definitely be an easier job for them now in today's league because one, the play calls is way more easier. right? They made it a lot more like simpler in terms of like actually learning an offense. And two, penalties, play calling, in terms of the receivers, what they're allowed to do, what they're not. It makes it a lot. Me, honestly, I feel like it would be a lot easier.
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You gotta
I'm gonna tell
realize
you like this. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. A lot of quarterbacks, right? This is no bullshit. A lot of quarterbacks that got hurt back in the day, it wasn't even on a sack.
Nope.
It was because I was allowed to hit you as long as I didn't take more than 2 full steps. I could still hit you.
Yeah.
So a lot of quarterbacks that got injured were knocked out the game.
A lot of them got PTSD. A lot of them got a time clock in their head.
No, saying he had already completed the pass. He was standing there chilling, but the defender was not 2 steps away from him. So he was still allowed to mollywop the fuck out of him.
Right. And the quarterbacks got hit back then, people. They got hit and there was no flags thrown.
No. Them back shoulder throws that we see today's league, those are either as a pass interference or the catch by the receiver. They're not calling that back then.
No. You was getting your ass handed to you back then.
The receivers had to go through it too.
Yeah, you put a quarterback in this league from that era to this league, they would eat because you can't touch them. You can't touch them, bro. You just can't.
I mean, I don't think that there's like everyone, I know that it was a conversation and stuff like that, but there would not be a quarterback today that could survive back then.
No, because
nobody.
They're not built that way. They're built soft, bro. They not built to take any punishment at all.
I be trying to explain to people that the rule of a defender being allowed to hit a quarterback as long as he doesn't take more than 2 steps, you're allowed to do whatever you want to the quarterback, whether he has the ball or not. I keep trying to tell people that rule made quarterbacks become punters, dog. Like motherfuckers became field goal kickers because of that fucking rule. Like, I ain't doing that shit. Like motherfuckers made business decisions because of that rule.
And it's funny how y'all say in today's league they're softer because it's only getting worse. You see the 7v7 thing going on now. Guys getting D1 offers because they are good at the 7v7, the OT7.
Listen.
I'm like, bro, they're not even hitting each other.
Listen, I got us in my football academy. We have a 7-on-7 team. And the one thing that I always try to tell them is, dog, do not get this shit confused with real football.
Yeah.
I said, do not get this shit confused. I said, listen, do not get used to running across the middle and stretching your body out and catching the ball because you know nobody can hit you and think you can get that same motherfucking consideration when you got a helmet on.
But coach, that's what I'm saying. You see what's going on today, like Brian Thomas, like psychologically, these even receivers, right? They're getting taken out of the game mentally. And I'm like, listen, like all it takes is one hit. All it takes is one hit.
Y'all look, to piggyback on what you said, do you know that the 7-on-7 time clock for a quarterback is 4 seconds?
That's
I always
crazy.
tell my quarterbacks, our rule, my rule is you have 3 seconds to get rid of that ball. You got, when I say 1,000, 2,000, by the time I get past 2,000, that ball better be out your fucking head.
These guys are getting D1 offers from that 77.
I don't want them to get used to that.
Because that's not football. You're not going to have 4 seconds to pass the ball, dog. So I don't want them to get used to it.
What do
y'all get used to that 4 seconds? Because that shit is not real.
What do y'all think about the Olympics when they have flag football for the first time?
Weak.
I think it's stupid as shit. And
why flag football? Why flag football?
Because we can't afford these players to get injured in the Olympics and try to play.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of Canadian guys, not Canadian guys, but like retired guys or guys that didn't make the league.
Yeah, but not only that,
Black people come on 6 months, bro.
Now look, we're the only country that actually plays football in the style that we play it to a high level. Like everybody else plays
Flag
rugby.
football is so that's just for
Everybody
kids.
else plays rugby. They don't play football the way we play. We're the only country that really plays it this way. Us in Canada does it kind of weird. They got a 150-yard field.
Yeah, they got some weird ass rules. I ain't gonna lie.
I think they just trying to make it. They're slowly trying to make it a worldwide sport.
Well,
They've been slowly adding
where they messed up at
games
when they
in
got rid of.
London
I don't know how old y'all is in here, but for the old heads we know, we watch NFL Europe. That shit was ahead of its time, bro. Like that shit was so nasty.
Was.
You used to have your Europe uniform.
Another butt want to come here. They gotta go around. I'm gonna let them go around.
So you had your team helmet. And you had the team that was ever in Europe, but you had your American team that drafted you helmet. So everybody had a different helmet on. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was fucking crazy.
Hey, yo, listen, they're about to make the USFL minor football, and they're going to start recruiting and getting people out of the USFL.
And they should.
What's going to happen? Because listen, NFL football is the only sport that doesn't have a minor league. Like you have to go to college. Everybody else has a minor league. You don't have to go to college. Basketball got the D League. Baseball has minor leagues. Baseball has the farm league, the minor league, and so does hockey. The NFL is the only sport that you have to go to college to try to make it there.
Yep, they definitely needed a farming system.
Yeah, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to end up making a farming system, and they're going to use their USFL to do it.
And right now, you keep adding more weeks to the season, you're going to have a farming system.
Yo, for real. For real, you keep adding weeks.
Yep.
Yo, people don't know the players union didn't want the 17.
But you know what I do want back though, that I missed, that a lot of people didn't like, that I enjoyed, is the longer preseason, the way it was in the beginning. Because you didn't have players playing cold. Now we getting all these ACL, PCLs, injuries now. And then they say, oh, we shorten the preseason, the players would be safe. No, they're not. We're seeing more injuries now than we did when we had the longer preseason.
Well, the whole thing is that the starters no longer play all 4 preseason games at all. They took out one preseason game because they added a game in the regular season, and the starters don't play anymore in preseason like they used to. I remember back in the 80s, everybody played in preseason.
Yes.
Yo, listen, your starters, I'm talking about you would see Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes. You saw all of them every preseason game.
You didn't see the rookies to the end.
In the first game, the starters played a quarter. In the first quarter, then they got taken out. In the second preseason game, they played the half. Then they got taken out. In the third preseason game, they played 3 quarters. And in the last quarter, or last 2.5, they would play 2.5 to 3. And that rest of that time was for the guys to make the 53-man roster. Exactly. They played the rest of the fucking game. Dog, starters played every fucking game.
And guess what? There was no injuries like this that was happening. None. We seeing all these fucking injuries before the season even start. Everybody out for the year. They need to change that shit, bro. It ain't working.
But Southgate looked up Achilles tears and ACLs went from an average of 7 a season to fucking 20-something a season.
What the fuck?
And
Southgate looked it up.
And it was supposed to make the NFL safer, right? And it didn't.
Supposedly.
Southgate looked it up. But like I said, my ideology is the practices is why these guys get injured. It's because they don't condition their body for the environment it's going to be in. And when you don't condition your body for the environment it's going to be in, it's not going to be battle tested and be able to withstand the punishment that it's going to take.
No, you put.
And so when you're running a route, let's say somebody runs 20. Let's say what they say, 20 miles per hour, whatever. All right, so let's say now let's say you're running a route at practice, right? Let's say you're running around at practice. You're doing it 40 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour. It's practice, right? So you're not going 100% hard. And not to mention, let's not forget, some of these starters barely practice. They have light practices, right? So now you're doing all that, right? You're doing that during practice. Now here comes a game. Now here comes the game. Now you want to run that same route at 100%, 60, 70 fucking, or let's say 50 something, what let's say, like 40 something times in one game. You want to run that same route. Dog, your joint is not used to you stopping, turning, and starting like that at that speed, at that momentum, with that much torque or whatever. Your body isn't used to it. Why? You haven't conditioned it to do that because you're not doing that shit in practice.
Yep.
So if your body, just like if you ever meet a carpenter's hands, they feel like the street. Why? Because their body's a self-healing machine. So their body understands what kind of environment their hands are in. So it builds up a rough, callous type skin to protect itself because your body's a self-healing machine. So if you don't condition your body for what it's going to do, what it's going to be doing, that's how you get all these non-contact injuries. You're not conditioning your joints, muscles, and tissue to do this shit. Why? Because you got this new machine, like that machine Bruce Lee used to use, that electroshock shit. It gives him the pump. It gives you the pump of motherfucking 150 push-ups in a minute type shit. Like motherfuckers got all these machines and shit. When motherfuckers was climbing up sand hills with logs and chains on, they ain't get all this injury shit.
Man, you see them hills Jerry Rice used to run.
Exactly. This nigga Walter Payton racing horses and shit. Like, what the fuck? Walter Payton at the track racing horses. Like, who the fuck does that?
Man, that whatever edge they can get, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this man was really racing horses.
These motherfuckers
He had no chance in hell, but he was still running.
These motherfuckers ain't hooked up to no oxygen machines and sleeping in no fucking
Yeah, I just want to
chambers.
thank you all for being here at the Not Move podcast, man. Let's go, coach.
These motherfuckers was outside.
Yeah, I tell people that all the time, dog, because I coach youth football. I say the biggest problem with youth football, the main problem is the kids don't go the fuck outside. So the first thing you got to do is get the fear of hitting out of them. That's the first thing you got. That's the first thing you got to conquer is the fear of hitting. We didn't have to conquer that fear because we was outside playing. We was outside playing every Saturday after school, recess, and everything else. We was outside hitting each other playing football. So when we went to a fucking organization to play organized ball, it's like, wait a minute, hold up. You're going to give me a helmet and shoulder pads to protect me? Oh, shit, I'm really about to unalive somebody. I was trying to take his head out with no equipment on. Shit, I'm really about to fuck you up now.
In front of your parents at the game, I'm still going to clobber you.
You feel me? Like, dog, like in our head, we like, hold on. You're going to give me pads that protect me? Like, I was doing this shit with nothing. Like, I was doing this shit in a hoodie. You're going to give me something to protect myself? Oh, man,
it's
shit really about to go down.
Game over.
But now you be like, yo, you don't play out now. I be talking to kids. Yo, y'all don't play football like on Saturday?
No,
like, nah,
they don't, bro. Look,
yo, they be like, nah, we playing the game.
We used to play tackle.
Like, get the fuck out the house.
We used to play tackle football on the concrete in the middle of the street, bro.
Yeah, I tell people all the time. I say, yo, you know how many motherfuckers I put through a motherfucking car door window?
And then don't let you hit that curb. Don't let you hit that curb, bro.
Yo, you snapping bones.
Hey, yo, you know how many side view mirrors got knocked the fuck off?
Man, they don't know, bro. Like if you a 70s kid, late 70s, and grew up in the 80s, bro, you built different, bro. We built different. We is not the same. We was outside, bro.
I tell people all the time, like, dog, we are not the same, dog. I told them, yo, we are not the same. I'm like, yo, what we did as kids and what you do and what you did as a kid, no, we are not the same. Dog.
Even our toys could kill you. I mean, sorry, unalive you, bro. Like, everything that we had was glass,
dangerous.
glass, metal. Everything we had was glass and metal. Everything these kids got now is plastic, bro. We was different. We different. Period. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, we definitely different.
Shit. There was this thing in football practice called bull in the ring. That'll teach you ass not to get scared to get hit. Because you're going to get hit over. That's all the players hitting your ass as you're running up the middle. Even if you're not a running back, you're going to go up the middle. While every single player on that team is going to try to get at you.
Man, we used to have hitting drills. We had to hit everybody.
But they outlawed it. You can't do that no more.
Man, yeah, I grew up in a different era.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Dre. Right, Dre. That shit is illegal. I will get a charge I will get a charge and need a lawyer if I did bull in the ring. No, listen, no. You think I'm joking? No, you think I'm joking? That shit is illegal.
No, I mean, I came up in the I came up in the 90s, so my coaches, they was all coaches since the 70s and 80s. We ran bull in the ring.
No, listen. I know in the 90s.
In the 90s.
I'm saying, yeah. In the early 2000s, that shit became illegal, my nigga. Like, it is banned from football. Like, if I run it the same way that I ran it when I played, I will get a charge, dog. I will have to go get a lawyer and go to court. That shit is illegal. Like you, no, I'm gonna tell you how bad.
So my coaches ain't love me then. He ain't love us. We ran bull in the ring.
No, listen, because my kids still do it. I just don't do it to the extent that I did. Yeah. My kids still do it. Yeah. I just dumbed it down a little bit, but my kids still do it. Because I don't want nobody to go home talking about the wrong person here. So I got the police at my door.
School board. They tell your ass up at the school board meeting.
So I dumbed it down. But yo, I'm gonna tell you, no bullshit, true story. Yo, a defense, a high school coach, he got charges, dog. Actual charges. Had to go to court for bullying, dog, because he beat a team 70-something to 7.
Get the fuck out of here.
He got
charges.
He got charges.
I'm sitting in the court answering questions.
Listen to me. The man got charges for bullying, dog.
Just tell me when they were dropped. Just tell me when the charges were dropped, though. Tell me when the charges were dropped. Ain't no damn way. Damn way. Tell me when those charges were dropped.
Listen, look, Spotty. I didn't follow the case, but you can Google it. Lower Cape May, New Jersey. Coach gets charged with bullying. You can find it. He got charged for bullying.
I'm not surprised by anything nowadays, man. Look, I'm not surprised by anybody that won press conference.
Shit, that's the whole goal. My coach wanted to run the board up all the time. You can't stop it, you can't stop it. That's on you,
man. Look, I'm not surprised by any type of charges that come up. You can get a charge for eating too much coconut oil. I'm just wondering, like, when the fuck was it dropped? Because that's just so hard to believe something like that will even stick before you even get to it.
Shit, even bull in the ring. There's nothing really wrong with bull in the ring. I guess somebody didn't run. I guess somebody got scared and hesitated and it got cracked.
Listen, the same reason they took the rope out the gym in school. You know they ain't gotta climb the rope no more. You wanna know why? Because they didn't want no. There's a goddamn reason. They no longer have the rope in the gym so that the heavier kids that couldn't do it wouldn't feel bad.
Oh no, you still gonna do it and you gonna laugh at your ass.
Yo, no, listen. Here's what I say. No, listen, here's the thing. They knew everybody couldn't do it. You got an A for trying.
Yeah, but you're gonna get up on this rope. You're gonna get your fat ass on this rope.
Because listen, you got an A just for attempting it. You got an A just because you tried it.
Because I was a chubby kid in middle school when they had the rope. I didn't start playing football. I didn't start playing football, but I tried. I'm not gonna struggle with it.
I never rung the bell.
In middle school, we had the pull-up test. Y'all had the pull-up test?
Yeah, that's going too. That's going too. That's going.
And time all the fat kids start feeling bad.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, I had
That's
that
gone.
pull-up
They
test
said,
too.
look.
I had to do that pull-up test.
Yeah, the run laps
They
too.
took, listen. Look, they took out dodgeball because because they didn't want the less athletic kids getting picked on. When they do have a sport,
listen. When you do have a team sport, when you do have like a team type of thing, like for reasons or whatever, the teachers have to pick the teams so it's fair.
Nah, if you wasn't athletic, your ass ain't getting picked.
Nah, nigga, everybody play now.
You definitely not a teacher.
On the basketball court, if you ain't had what it takes, if you're not last pick, you might not even play at all. Let another kid walk in here. Sorry, you're not playing.
Listen. They don't teach children. They do not teach the children of today how to compete. Everybody is equal in schools, dog. It drives me crazy. Yo, and then no bullshit.
Discrimination stuff.
Yo, no bullshit. In the lower school, in the elementary school in New Jersey, right? Well, I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna say everywhere, but I know in Pleasantville, New Jersey. Do you want to know what gym is? Ask me what gym is. What gym is in Pleasantville, New Jersey?
It's basically just talking and not doing nothing. Just talk to your friends.
The gym is the fucking Wii game. They be fucking Wii bowling and Wii playing Wii tennis and shit, and that is gym class.
Wait, you talking about?
Wii Sport. You talking about Wii Sport?
They playing the game? Y'all got a TV in the gym, period?
Yo, these kids have they have an option to play the Wii, do homework. Listen to me. Yo, listen to me. They have an option to play. They have an option to play the Wii, catch up on their schoolwork, or participate in the gym teacher's gym class. That is gym class, dog. They have options.
And coach, I work with schools, and they got schools that start at like 9 o'clock. And they dismiss at like 1. They in school for like 5 hours.
Yo, they go to school for the major. They go to school for the major subjects and go home. They don't even take gym or nothing. Dog, I have coach kids. I have coach kids who do not know how to run. They did not know how to use their arm and their leg at the same fucking time, dog.
Wow, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm out of touch.
Look, I blame social media for everything, and I blame not having uncles. Man, I miss uncles.
Fuck you mean you playing the game in gym class?
Hit
the weight room.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Now, when you get to high school, it gets a little bit more serious. You got to participate and stuff like that, but it's still not intense as gym class was when I went to school. It's still not as intense.
Yeah, sometimes a gym teacher out of the blue, hey y'all, we running a mile, everybody to the track.
Yeah, but
right,
when it comes
exactly.
to school, though, that comes with the state level, right? Like they control how the curriculum is.
Right.
Not even off no testing. Not even off no testing. Just we're running a mile today. That's what we're doing today. I got nothing on the plan, but I'm gonna run y'all.
Yo, like I
But
told
I'm saying that
Spidey
the state controls the curriculum, so you got to follow.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to put your own twist on it. Sometimes you got to put your own twist on it.
But yo, I told Spidey this. I told Spidey this story. There was a little girl who wanted to make
Hey,
the cheerleading
don't
squad.
be talking shit about my treadmill, man. I'm on
Yo,
this bitch.
hey, yo,
so
listen.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
Go.
Hey, yo,
Go
listen.
ahead.
Yeah, Chief had you souped up last time.
Yeah,
Man,
I
that
wait.
nigga had me insecure.
Okay, if you can't, I apologize for that. Yeah.
Hey, yo, so look, no bullshit. There was a little girl that wanted to be a cheerleader, right? So I think it was in North Carolina. It was one of the Carolinas or Texas, I wanted to say. I can't remember. You can Google and look it up. Mother gets daughter onto the cheerleading squad. Listen, this is how she did it. Her mother, she went to all these dance classes and had hired this personal trainer. All this shit for this little girl to make the cheerleading squad. The little girl didn't make the cheerleading squad. She didn't make it. She didn't make the team. Yo, the mother put up such a fuss about how much money she spent, about all the classes her daughter took, about how hard her daughter worked, and she still didn't make the team. Her mother put such a fuss up that the school changed their policy. Now everybody who signs up makes the team.
Yeah, that's
What
just
if you
showing
can't
you the
get the
weakness of the
routine
school,
right?
though. That's the leadership of the school, though. That has nothing to do with the mother. That's just showing you the weakness.
No, I had nothing to do with the mother. I was talking about in general how weak they have made it for kids. Like the school didn't.
I'm agreeing with you.
Namu podcast was popping.
Yeah, the school didn't stand 10 toes down and just say sorry, your daughter wasn't good enough. They changed their whole policy.
We have a number.
Not feeling it today.
This is how many people can make it. It's your choice. I mean, I don't know what you do, with your daughter or how much you spend. Well, you're not gonna be reimbursed for it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, nobody told you to do that shit.
Yeah, it just okay, this is our number. We have a set number of who's gonna make it, who can travel, because we have a budget. Now, unless you want to go pay for the budget, that's different.
Hey, yo, because look, right, at the organization that I coach in, at one point in time, if you signed up, you made the team, right? So I was like, yo, so we giving out participation trophies now? So they was like, well, you want the kids. I fought so hard because I've never given out a participation trophy. I never received one. I'll never give one out. So because I feel as though if your parent has to pay, you ain't got no choice but to participate. Your parent paid. So we kept arguing back and forth, going to board meetings, all this shit. So finally I said, okay, check this out. You want everybody to get a trophy? I said, fine. Everybody who makes the team will get a trophy. They said, okay. I said, cool. So that means I can have cuts. They said, what? I said, that means I can cut a kid if he's not good enough. So at least then a kid not getting a participation trophy. I said, at least then he's getting a trophy because he was good enough to make the team. So he's earning the trophy now. He's not getting it because his parents signed him up. So if I get a kid whose mom is trying to use me as a 2-hour babysitter and he doesn't want to participate, now I can now cut him and send him back to his mom.
But it's easy to explain.
But Spotty, they had did away with cuts. I had to fight to bring them shits back because I didn't want to give out participation trophies.
But my whole thing is sometimes things are easy to explain, right? Like, coach, well, who paying for all these uniforms? Who paying for all these uniforms?
We got to raise the money. We got to pay for them.
And on top of that, who wants to make a team just to sit on the sideline and not be coached? Like you can only coach so much. There's only going to be so much that's going to be able to learn. Period. Matter of fact, that's why we have 53-man rosters, right? Not 68.
That's a fact. Hey, yo, listen, it was so funny, right? Because we got a 40-man roster limit, right? You can't have more than 40 kids. So they wanted to raise it in the league we used to be in. They wanted to raise it to 60 kids. Dog, as soon as because it was a mom that was head of a program that felt bad that she couldn't have kids, so that kids didn't make the team. I said, check this out. I said, the NFL is a 53-man roster. I said, so you want to have more kids on a youth football roster than the fucking NFL?
Well,
yeah.
Look at it like this, coach. Look at it like this. Like, coach, I'll explain like this too. So I have an after school program, right? Now, grant you, I might not be in Vegas all the time, but I have partners, okay? Now,
yes, I have a lot of pro athletes come out to talk to the kids. But even in the classroom itself, you can only have so many adults to so many kids.
Yeah,
because all the kids have to have something to learn. You can only handle so much.
Exactly.
And trust me, point. And I tell everybody, like when you have an after-school program, especially when it's in the hood, you can't have a bleeding heart because you want to help like every kid, but you can't help every kid. You just can't. And the fact that we feed some of the kids and these kids would be broke, had nothing to go home to, so some of the food we give them, that might be like their only meal. And they telling some of their other friends, like, hey, we get this. Now they want to come to the program. You can't sign up everybody. You can't have a bleeding heart.
Yo.
Go ahead.
And then when
somebody's not gonna make it,
and
dog. Somebody gotta go.
When y'all only win 2 games because you have everybody on your fucking team who don't give a shit, don't come crying.
No, but see, and that's the problem you run into because you have all these kids, and dog, do you know we only play 10-minute quarters. Like how much time you think I got to put all these kids in this game?
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I let it be known very on the first day. This is not a pay and play program. Just because you paid does not mean your kid will play. I said he has to earn his way onto the field.
Yeah, look, I blame a lot of stuff on social media. I mean, but like I said, how somebody's parented, I start with the house. You know what I mean? And I just like say something. I mean, it's like say, don't get me wrong. Some kids are just bitches, you know what I mean, soft anyway. But like I said, I blame a lot with the parents because they soft. You know?
And I know it doesn't relate too much to what you guys are talking about, but it does a little bit. When I played youth, our team had 2 extra wide receivers than we should have, so it was literally rotate off and play. So I'd go do a play, rotate out, do another play, rotate out, and it sucks because it's like you've got these parents that are forcing their kids to play, and that's what I dealt with. You get the kids that don't even want to be there, and then you get the kids who want to play, but they're having to do rotations or they're not able to play because these kids that don't even want to be here are taking up these roles. Like,
I still deal with that now. I still deal with that now.
That's the shitty thing is because you got actual kids that want to play and that want to progress and that want to have a shot at the league, but they don't get the shot because you've got these parents that are like, oh, well, you're going to play football whether you like it or not. Like, and it's taken away from the kids that want to play.
Yeah, and you know what? Most of them, just like I tell their parent, well, the ones that make the team, because I cut a lot of them. I don't give a fuck about the crocodile tears, none of that shit. I will cut you, dog. Like when it comes to you earning a spot on my team, I got no problem with saying that you did not make it because you just weren't good enough.
I wish we had more people like you out here, dude. I wish we had more people like you out here.
Yeah, so I'll cut them in a heartbeat. But now if they made the team and they're not good enough to get in the game, then I'll just tell their parent, yeah, listen, you won't have to watch his game. You won't have to watch his game uniform all season. Don't even worry about it. But you can take that shit off and put it right back in the closet.
But coach, I tell everybody that in youth sports, sometimes you just gotta check a parent. You gotta check their ass.
Oh yeah,
you gotta check their ass.
Hey yo, Spotty, you know what's fucked up too? Sometimes I've had to check a parent, at the kids'
You're supposed to.
No. At the kids' expense, right? Because listen,
yes,
I've had parents say, "Oh, my kid is this and my kid is that." So, y'all, listen, Spotty, I've done it millions of times. I will blow my whistle, Spotty. I will stop practice as it is going, and I would say, and I will tell them, because I had one father do it. He's like, "Yo, my son need to get the ball more, this, that, and the third." I blew the whistle. I said, "Dwayne, Darius." I said, "Babu, come here." So they were my 3-star running back. So I said, "Yo, which one is he better than?" Father said, "What?" I said, "Which one? These are my starting running backs. Which one is your son better than?" And I'm gonna set the drills up right now. We're gonna let them battle for the first starting position. Which one is he better than? "Oh, nah, coach, I wasn't saying that. That's what the fuck I thought. Shut the fuck up. Yo, y'all go back to practice."
Yeah, it's
and one of the reasons why, hold on, and y'all understand how y'all hear me sometimes, like when I get annoyed when I hear someone talk about the temperature when it comes to sports, right? If it's too cold or too hot. Now, there's a reason why. Like, we have a free clinic. But I'm gonna use Vegas instead of the LA area, because in Vegas in the summertime, if you ain't used to that heat, you gonna feel like what God made this heat. Like, God ain't real made this heat. But we out there having a free clinic with other pro ball players, giving free time to kids, right? And once in a while, you'll have one parent, one child's mother, bitch, and just speak loudly about how hot it is, right? And then I got to pull them to the side, like, soon as you start bringing that type of energy, what do you think the kids are going to do? They're going to gravitate to that. Now they're thinking about that. When they out here having fun around all these other pro ball players, they wasn't thinking about none of that shit. Like, you could take your child and go the fuck home. This is free.
Hey, yo, Spotty, you know what I used to do? You know what I used to do on purpose, dog? I did just for that reason. Yo, I used to suit up with the kids for summer camp. I would have on a helmet, shoulder pads, pants, all that, mouthpiece. I would suit up. And then when the kids would say, "Coach, it's hot out here," I would say, "Yo, I got the same thing on that you do. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's go." Like, I do that shit on purpose, just for that reason.
Yeah, man.
That's the big thing when it comes to some of these teams and some of these parents. Is with these kids, like you said, when these kids like Spot said, when these kids are out here having fun with these pro ball players or just having fun out here at practice, grinding away, and these parents or people start complaining about how hot it is, a kid's going to gravitate to what their parents are saying or how their parents are feeling, and it's going to make them feel the same way, which then makes them not want to do it because it's too hot. You got to let the kids be the kids, because if you don't let the kids be the kids, they're not going to realize in life that they can make their own decisions. They're just going to keep looking at their parents going, "Hey, how am I supposed to feel?" Like,
but that's the whole point, though. I make the point, like, they're having fun. They're not thinking about none of that shit until one fucking parent raises their voice.
Yep. And then y'all listen. And then it becomes dominoes. Another parent starts complaining. Then another.
Right.
Then another.
And that's why I always make the reason, and I don't just use the analogy of anybody to make to the NFL. Experience is experience. Don't make a difference. College, youth sports, whatever. I don't care. I just make the point, like as youth continue to get older, you're going to adapt to conditions. That's why you never hear me say anything about the temperature. Never.
No, I always
never
hear everybody. I always tell everybody, when it comes to football, when it's real cold, real hot, or rainy, the players are not paying attention to this shit. I said, now for the coaches, yes, it's fucking hell out there, dog. You know, you know how cold it is. You know how cold it is to just stand there on the sideline while that wind cutting your ass.
That sun is melting your ass.
The sun beaming down on you. Ain't no shade on the football field. Ain't no trees.
But this is the reason why I bring it up, Coach, because when you are in areas like upstate New York, South and North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, when it's fucking freezing in November, what am I supposed to tell those high school kids?
Exactly.
They're in high school.
Hey, and we've been talking about kids. A lot of the time, I'm still on the point where to sign every kid up, you get to play bullshit. Because if their kid is not good, let's say you have to make a change play. You change the play or the quarterback makes an audible and they're confused on what the fuck to do because they ain't been paying attention in practice. What the hell that even means?
Hey,
what do you mean, What do you mean, Blue Austin 13? Oh, come on, to the side. Oh, wait, what?
Hey, yo, and that's why I tell parents all the time. And that's why I tell parents all the time that you might not have to watch his game uniform all season. His shit he gonna take that shit off, put it right back in the closet. He's not getting in the game.
Like you gotta, kids don't know. Kids think it's all Madden. You gotta know these plays I'm calling you. We're not just running this shit at practice just for the hell of it because we bored. If I tell you to play, you should know your placement. You should know what to do on all cylinders. But I guess these kids don't give a fuck.
Well, at least we hope the coaches are coaching too, though, right? Look, I do critique coaching like a motherfucker. Yeah, I critique coaching like a motherfucker.
Repetition. And my coach, we ran the same play 15 until we get it right. That's what he used to say. Whether it's 10 times, 20 times, we're going to run this play until we get it right.
Hey, yo, listen. That's how I got coached. And that's exactly how I coach. I tell the players all the time. I said, if we go into this game with only 2 plays, that's because that's the only 2 plays y'all learn. That's not on me. That's on you. I know the play. I know the play.
Yeah, you wrote them.
I know the play. You don't know the play. So so you have to run. You have to be able. You have to run. I need 10 repetitions in a row cleanly. I mean 10 reps to the right, 10 reps to the left. And I mean every blocking assignment is correct. The quarterback running back handoff exchange is correct. Everything had to be correct. You ain't
getting no water either. You ain't getting no water in between either. You getting the water after.
Well, and that's one thing. When I played youth, that's one thing my coach would do. Is it's like for us running backs and wide receivers, he was like, you guys are running the routes properly, but the routes ain't going to mean nothing if you can't run through that person that's trying to stop you. And so what he would make us do is he would put the biggest person on our team, the biggest kid, and we'd do gauntlet style. And he would put the biggest person on the other side. He'd say, running backs and wide receivers, you each get one turn. And then you rotate, and you have to run through him. Don't let him stop you. You run through him. And there was one practice, we did it for, I think it was like 3.5, 4 hours straight. Just nonstop gauntlet. All the wide receivers and running backs could go through him.
Parents running, where the fuck are you at? It's 7 o'clock at night. Y'all still on the field.
Yeah, basically.
Hold on, there's got to be a goddamn time limit now. If somebody ain't getting it, they ain't getting it. I don't give a fuck if you out there till 12 at night. If you ain't getting it, you ain't getting it.
Well, and the funniest thing is, like, so we, out of all of our wide receivers and running backs, there was only 3 of us that wanted to keep going. Like, it was me,
Rudy
one other wide receiver. We were like, let's keep going. I wanted, like, us 3 were like, let's keep going. Like, we don't want to stop till we get this correct. Like, let's keep going. We wanted to grind. We wanted to, and the coach was like, no, we got to end practice. And we were all 3 of us were like, come on, like, give us at least a half an hour more. We want
come on,
progression.
Coach. I can do this, Coach.
Yeah, like,
Rudy.
And that's the problem is some of these other parents are bitching and complaining like, well, why is it taking so long? Practice shouldn't be taking this long. It's like there's actual players out here that want to progress and learn and get better. Like,
look, well, I'll tell everybody, look, when I was in high school, I bitched about gases at the end of practice. I bitched. Bitch, yeah. I'm like, fuck these gassers. I mean, I get it, but fuck them gassers. No,
I hated it.
That was college. In high school,
better.
we did hundreds. We did 100 at the end of practice. What y'all do, coach?
Oh,
who was y'all conditioning?
What happened?
Shit, we doing up down until the whistle.
Who was y'all conditioning at the end of practice? Like we did 1000s. We did 1000s in high school.
Oh, at the end of practice, it all depends on what kind of practice we had. If it was just, if everybody was locked in and we had a good practice, everybody's locked in, we have a good practice, we'll just do, some wind sprints. We'll do some wind sprints, to the 50. Actually, it was like, to the 50 back, to the goal line back, Then we'll do it. We'll do that a couple of times and we'll call it a day. If you piss me off, now listen, if you piss me off, now if you, man, I can't, he's working. I can't tell that man to move. Well, all right, man, well, he didn't know that. I can't money move. So look, but now if you piss me off,
at least not legally, you can't.
Yeah, not legally anyway. Yeah, if you piss me off, that shit might turn into 1,500 squats, up downs, mountain crawls. Like it might turn to anything if you piss me off. I got
Especially, we got a special workout for you.
Yeah, I got a very good imagination.
Oh man, you one of those guys. My fucking nightmare coach in high school. You was just like his ass, creative.
Hey. But some of the work that most nightmare coaches are some of the best coaches that you'll ever have, and you'll learn a shit ton from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but look, that's why I say I love players that have that unique ability to adapt to different coaching styles, because that's just what life is. You're gonna have to adapt to different coaching styles. So we didn't have like conditioning tests in high school. I didn't understand conditioning tests until I got to college. So ours was
listen, like Spotty, my lineman, like Spotty, the lineman, like I tell the lineman, you guys are going to spend 90% of your career, like, in a 2-point stance, with your legs bent, right? You got to have a good foundation. So my lineman, now this is EDD. This is what we do every day. We got certain lineman offensive drills I do, certain defensive offensive drills I do. But one thing that never changes is they start the season off with 200 body squats a week. I mean, 200 is 200 a day for a week, and then it goes up 25 every week until the end of the season.
I can understand it though. You can understand the concept of it. I get that.
Because I tell them, listen, I say, yo, what if I want to draw a team off sides and I need you to stay in your 3-point stance because I'm trying to draw them off sides, but then you jump because your legs are tired.
Yeah.
I said, now it don't work. I said, it doesn't work now. I can't draw nobody outside because you're not conditioned. I tell you, because you're not conditioned to do what I need you to do.
Exactly, especially when you start getting into that third and fourth quarter, when you feel mentally drained, your technique can't lapse.
Listen, I tell them all the time, but see the thing, and that's why I always beat in their head. When you're hurt, your technique is what will get you through. When you're tired, your technique is what will get you through. I said, dog, you never change your form. I said, I don't give a fuck how fucking tired you are. You make sure you got the same fucking stance and the same fucking release every fucking time. I said, because listen, you want to have coaches like myself that's going to look for tendencies, right? And I'm going to notice that in the first quarter, your stance was perfect. Now in the third quarter, your butt is in the air. I'm going to notice that. You want to know why? I know your legs are tired. So guess who I'm sending the blitz at? Your ass. Because you're tired.
But that's real though. But that's real. Like people laughing. No, that's real shit though. That's fucking.
That's why I'm laughing.
It sounds comical when he said, but it is real shit though. It really is. Because when you can't parallel block and someone's crossing your face, matter of fact, I can go back to the last year's Steelers game when they were. Can you use the word kill? Unalive. The left guard of the Ravens 2-3 times they kept cross-facing him on a blitz because they knew he was the weak link.
Uh-huh.
Hey, listen, like I tell people, when I watch film, people say, yo, dog, because I watch film for many different reasons, right? Sometimes I'll be watching the coach. Sometimes I'm looking for players. Sometimes I'm looking for all this, that, and the third. But, because I mean, youth football, it's a turnover in kids all the time, right? So they're like, yo, why is you watching film? Them kids ain't there no more. I said, is the coach still there? They be like, yeah, exactly. That's who the fuck I'm watching, dog. I said, dog, even coaches have tendencies. I said, he'll have a certain play on 3rd and short. He'll have a certain play on 1st and long. Like, they have tendencies. I'm trying to find this fucking tendency.
Every coach, every player has tendencies, even the best. Tom Brady had tendencies. So
I like that. And when you pinpoint and watch film and you dissect film, you will find the tendency. Like I told you that one time, Spotty, when we played this kid in the play, we played the team in the playoff. Dog, I watched every fucking game they had that season, dissecting film. And I found the one tendency I needed. When their linebacker was reading, he was in a regular 2-point linebacker stance. When he was blitzing, he stood like he stood like a wide receiver. He put his foot behind him. I said, got him. Okay. That's all the fuck I needed was that. I had to find me one. Just had to find me one. I said, got him.
Yeah. Even terminology, like some coaches will call a ready stance as like a linebacker stance, or somebody in the outfield in baseball, that's a ready stance.
Right.
Some other people call a ready stance as like being in a track stance. I said sometimes this depends. Matter of fact, to give you all understanding how old I am, sometimes I get caught up in my ways. So me and my boys were conversating last night, and I said no, well, right here, they're sitting here in a strong zone. Now, I'm not sure if y'all know what a strong zone is, but you're going to know as soon as I say it. Does anybody know what the fuck a strong zone is? That's good. All it is to cover 3. But so back, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, we called a cover 3 basically a strong zone. That's where it came from. It's called a strong zone. But it's called a cover 3.
You all right, baby? How you been? You all right, boy?
Coach sound like you on that block. Coach sound like you on that block.
I had to make a stop real quick. Nah, I'm retired from there. I'm retired.
You can take the boy out the block. You can't take the block out the boy.
Hey man, look. Look, life is good, but I'm always be that broke nigga though. Life is good, but I'm always I still love having fun with my boys. I still enjoy doing life. And plus, I'm limited on time now anyway, nowadays. This is why, once we start getting into the nitty gritty, once the football season is over with, I'll hardly ever be up here.
Yeah.
Trying to campaign to get y'all youngsters out the fucking house. Young boys are stuck in the house now. They ain't trying to get no pussy. They ain't trying to get out the house and video fucking day. I'm like, oh.
Shit, calling the girl house and her dad pick up the phone.
Y'all know what PJ Tucker is?
Yeah, you trying to call her girl.
Right? Now right? I got this thing. I got this one thing called 100 Yards of Hell. Right now, I don't do this all the time, but if you piss me off, bitch, we doing this 100 Yards of Hell. Now, 100 Yards of Hell is they start on the goal line, right? They duck walk from one side of the field to the other side of the field.
Oh, he's a maniac, dog. He's a maniac.
Look. Then they gotta stand up. Sprint 5 yards. Now they got a bear crawl from one sideline to the other sideline. Now they got to stand up, sprint 5 yards. Now they got to squat jump from one sideline to the other sideline.
Oh, them hamstrings is on fire.
Y'all, and they got to do that all the way down to the other end zone.
Them hamstrings and them quads, all that is on fire.
Hey, listen, I tell them straight up, do not call my name unless you are unalive.
Yeah, glutes, hamstrings, and quad, dog.
All that.
Yeah,
You ain't even gonna walk up to your stoop.
Now we'll see exactly. See, that's the point.
I'm glad you said that, because that's the point. Because listen, you make kids run, they're going to be tired for that time, and then they get over it. But when you make them do like 1,500 squats, so many up down, dog, for the next 3 days, every time they go sit on the toilet, man, I ain't fucking with Coach Gore. That's motherfucker got my legs screaming. Every time they sit down in the classroom, God damn it, I ain't fucking with Coach Gore. Every time they go walk up the steps, man, God damn it. And it's a 3 to 4 day reminder. Do not fuck with Coach. So you're not tired for that one day. That shit lingers on for 3-4 days.
But even like the small things though, Coach, just going through it, you can see the kids that want it though. You can still see the coaches.
Absolutely.
You can definitely see the kids' attitude when they're going through like that adverse time of that. Trust me, I get it. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like this every day, but it ain't gonna be like this every day. But at this moment right here, I want to see how you're gonna get through this time.
Yeah. Cause see, the whole point is this. The whole point of me doing it is everything. The whole point of me doing it is practice is supposed to be hard so that the game is easy, dog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You want to make the practice as hard as possible. So when it comes to the game, because there was many a times, dog, it was many a games where we was in a dog fight into the fourth quarter. And my line, I'd be like, yo, y'all all right? They'd be like, shit, Coach, we good. They out there tired as hell. Like type shit, you know? And I'd be like, all right, bet. And I'm like, all right, bet.
No, we didn't get a playbook in the beginning of summer camp to study it. We had to remember that shit on the fly at practice. This is what this play is called. You're gonna stand right here. You over there. They draw it up on the board, and you remember it. I didn't get the whole study packet like I'm in the NFL. So there's no excuse for these kids now to not to be knowing them damn plays. I'm still on that. Off the back, I'm tripping about this. I know plays.
But that's real though, because I didn't have no playbook in high school. Wasn't no playbook.
Hey, you got to remember it. It could be a 35 play combination. Your ass better know every place you're supposed to be at.
Yeah.
Hey,
you will have one play, and you're going to run it 3 different ways because you're going to see 3 different type of defense. Then we on to the next play. You better get that shit right.
Like I said, like I said, if we go to this game and we only have 2 plays, that is on you. That is not on me. Pay the fuck attention when I'm talking. That is not. Because listen, it's my whole thing, right? It's my whole thing. And that's what I always say to coaches. Because coaches always say, if a kid don't know the play, that's coaching.
Hey,
I said that's coaching.
Fellas?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Man, I hope y'all whipped the Texas guys today, man.
So do I. So look, right? It's what I tell them. I say, listen, it's coaching.
One second.
But then I say it's coaching, but then it's personal accountability at the same time. I say, because you give that same kid the new fucking 2K or the new Call of Duty, and he knows every fucking new feature in that fucking game in 5 minutes. I said, but we've been running the same play since July, and this motherfucker don't know the lineup on the left instead of the right. That's because he doesn't want to learn, dog. Ain't got shit to do with me coaching. That has to do with him wanting to learn. That ain't got nothing to do with me coaching.
I don't think
no, not at all. Let me know. I want to know from Spotty and Cowboy. I want to know what you guys think on these games for tonight. What are you guys picking? What's up?
I got the Steelers.
Yeah, you said it like games. How many games is tonight?
No, it's
only one game tonight.
No, I meant game.
With him, I know. I'm making a point. Yeah. He said games.
I know what you said. Yeah. I don't like Houston because they are rival city, in Texas and stuff. So.
Yeah.
I hope Steelers.
So we're asking you to be objective and non-biased. Yeah.
I can't trust.
I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
I think I can trust. CJ Stroud, he's not ready for that. I don't know, man. He don't give me ready vibes.
honestly,
And coach,
yo.
And it's not like if a kid comes to you and say, "So what am I supposed to do right now?" Or ask for help after practice. You're not going to tell them. It's not like you're going to be like, "Man, get the fuck out my office."
No.
I will tell you.
Listen. I got a rule. You ask 3, and I got it from another coach. I said you ask 3 before you ask me, because I want them to help each other. So you got to ask 3 players for help before you ask a coach. So
AJ Brown, he too ego.
I tell them you got to ask 3 before you ask me.
That's smart. That's smart.
Ask 3, because I want them to build a chemistry and a camaraderie with each other. I don't want them to always come in.
Yeah, why you go to your coach? Why you don't go to your quarterback, man? You go to Jalen Hurts.
Exactly.
Well, you go to Jalen Hurts. You don't go to your coach.
Hold on real quick. Not the quarterback, but the center. The center. The center got to be the smartest athlete out there.
He ain't never lied about that.
That's the beginning of your anchor right there.
Yeah, they call out the QB spies, the blitz and stuff. They are
the beginning of communication. Your center is the beginning of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's why I always tell them, nah, you got to ask 3 before you ask me. Like, they be like when they first get there, like, what you mean? I'll be like, you got to ask 3 of your teammates for help before you ask a coach for help. Now, at first, they don't understand that. But when it's by the time it's the middle of the season and we're in a tough dogfight, they're not afraid to ask their teammate, "Hey, yo, I forgot what we do on Wolfgang now. Where I go?" They're not afraid to. Why? Because they've been doing it all camp and all season long. Because the coach makes them ask each other and help each other before you ask me.
Right.
You scared to actually put them out? I don't know.
No, because some of them are. Some of them are embarrassed to not know the players, so they won't go to their teammate. Because they're embarrassed.
Because they're gonna get fried.
But coach is right on that. You have to figure out a way for them to break the ice. Get outside of their own personal character. It's okay to ask. Ask them. It's okay.
Now,
because you want to have a level of communication out here with everybody.
Now, if a player comes to me and says, "Coach, man, I'm having a hard time with this thing. Can you come to practice early and help me out?" No problem, dog. I tell him, no problem. I got no problem with that. Because see, my whole thing is this. If you don't tell me and then you fuck up, it's gonna be bad for you.
I mean, if you're a DB coach, you better, or anybody in the second level from linebackers on back, you better learn to communicate.
No,
you better learn to communicate.
Yo, it's Spotty. It's Spotty. You better learn to communicate on my line. I tell them all the time. I said, I want y'all communicating so much. I think y'all having a fucking debate or a conversation about a rapper.
Yeah,
that's how much communication.
No, but that's real though. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just certain parts, right? Your offensive line better learn to communicate. From second level on back, better learn to communicate. I mean, even though the technicals is everybody got to learn to communicate. But wide receivers, that's something different. They ain't really talking to anybody. You know what I mean? But DBs, linebackers, offensive line, y'all, they got to
let me see 2 people on one person, and it's not a fucking zone double team. Why the fuck are both y'all on one person? Oh, I thought, no, why'd you think that? You thought that because you didn't know, right? You thought it because you didn't know. Why didn't you know? Because you ain't communicating.
Oh, he said, I thought that.
Yeah, you thought that because you didn't know. And you didn't know because you didn't communicate.
And in practice, you over there playing. You one of the main ones playing around.
Exactly. Exactly. So
now
I'm
we're
not
in the field. Now we're in the playoffs, and you looking clueless.
Yeah, and
against our rivals.
And I ain't trying to hear this shit, dog. I ain't trying to hear. Go sit your ass down somewhere.
No, my grandma came all the way from North Carolina. Come on, man. My family.
Your grandma wasted her fucking gas, dog. Guess what?
What'd you say, Kyle?
It's so good, man. It's like, I don't know, like real football fans, you could tell what they're gonna do or who they're gonna throw it to on the play before you even start. Like I saw AJ Brown in the slot. When I saw him in the slot, I knew he was gonna go to him. I knew he was gonna go to the middle. I knew he was gonna go right there. I'm like, yeah, AJ Brown for to do a slant route or something, right to the middle, and then he dropped that pass. I'm like,
nah. Sometimes shit is predictable, and you can know, and you can know who the hot read is. Sometimes by looking at the quarterback, sometimes you'll know who the hot read is because right out the gate, as soon as the ball is snapped, he's looking at the hot routes area. Then he'll veer off. Then he'll go back.
Watching on the big ass TV, I could tell.
I guess maybe
what it's gonna be.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, Tom Brady called it. They showed blitz.
Let's go to the last play with Eagles, right? Now, it's not like I knew it was going to go to Dallas, but I assumed it was.
Oh no, I knew it was.
The situation.
Oh
right. Well, no, I mean, first of all, if you know, then you need to be a commentator.
Look, majority of the time, right? Look, majority of the time, especially on fourth downs, the ball was going in the garbage.
Okay, then maybe I'm partial word because you said majority. That's how I'm looking at it. But nothing's guaranteed when you're out there. That's my point.
Oh no, it was guaranteed. Come on,
majority don't mean 100%, brother.
Stop
That's all I'm saying.
You know he was gonna go to Dallas.
Well, nah. Well, Tom Brady. Well, Brady called it. He said they're gonna show blitz and then they're gonna drop back, and that's exactly what they did, and that's what that shit happened.
Stafford go to
so
the
Brady
right?
called it off the top.
Some dudes
go to the big tight end.
Tony Romo Tony Romo got shut up.
Look, but what I'm trying to say, Cowboys, look at that like this: the knowledge of football.
Wait, what game? What game are we talking?
Point on the field. Go ahead, hold on real quick though. When you're at a certain point, depending on if you're outside the numbers or inside the hash, there's pretty much only 3 to 4 routes you're gonna run. But you still got to know those 3 or 4 routes.
I agree.
It's hard to tell who. I mean, you know what I mean? It's hard to dissect everything.
They was playing drop back and they read it right there. It was like 4 dudes on him, man. You throw it like a quadruple coverage.
Yeah, because they're playing the numbers. Because that's what's saying. It's more likely they're going to go to. Well, I'm talking about Hurst going to go to him in this situation because he's their true safety net. He's
that dude Robert Saleh, he's a good DC man. I don't know. What he did yesterday without his best player.
He tricked him. He got out coached.
Yeah, he did. I heard some dudes say coaching don't matter. Coaching matters, man.
Well, further,
it does matter. You can get definitely out coached.
This is where you look at to see the best coaches and how they prepare their team for all different types of situations.
Sirianni, he lost the locker room. You don't got it no more. He lost that shit.
Oh, you can see he was stressed.
With players and shit. Man, he lucky the coach wasn't black. He would have tore his ass up. He would have made him sit down the rest of the game. Sirianni too nice. He like a player's coach, man.
Hey,
Mike Tomlin's got a big job tonight.
Yeah, he does. He better not fuck it up.
He got champagne to wipe out his eyes.
Well, he better hope he reaches that champagne. Because I'm gonna tell you now. Listen. I'm gonna tell you. You fuck this up, Mike. And and the petition's already made, bitch. I just gotta go get some signatures. Go ahead, fuck up.
Hey, coach, I'm still more
Go get it
notarized. Play. If anything, I'm more concerned about your safety play than anything tonight.
Definitely right about that.
Jalen Ramsey needs to step on about 5 more yards back than what he is. Because I'm tired of seeing him getting burnt. Jalen Ramsey needs to step on. It's going to depend on Ramsey tonight.
Yeah, I do not understand. Yo, listen, here's my thing. I think, he's been making good plays. Don't get me wrong. He has been making plays. But I think his transition to safety from cornerback is one of the hardest I've ever seen in the NFL. Like, Rod Woodson made the transition easy. Dion transition
Hold on real quick, coach. Hold on, but I always want to make sure who you compare. That's somebody that wear the fucking gold jacket.
Yeah, that's
somebody
true.
that wear the gold jacket.
That's true. That's fair.
That's somebody that's abnormal, coach. That's a gold jacket wearer.
That's fair.
And he looked like a gold jacket wearing at corner and safety. Some people it's just different. He's different. Do not compare it to him. Anybody else, but not him.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
Is it the zone? Is it the zone coverage? He's having a hard time adjusting to it because he's a man-to-man player.
Listen. I think it is the zone. I think he gets caught up and where his sector ends and where his sector begins or something, dog. Like he gets confused. Cause like even Spotty will tell you when he like the coverages that are blown is because of like they do not know that the person is back there. Like they think somebody's back there to help them. Like they forget they're the fucking safety. Like
yeah, you in the island.
You the last line of defense. Ain't nobody behind you.
But then again, that was Zay Flowers. That every team don't have a Zay Flowers.
No,
well,
Zay Flowers is
everybody ain't got somebody that like Lamar Jackson that's going to get out of a fucking sack like that either.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you can obviously, I clearly saw it. Ramsey stopped moving his feet when he passed me.
Look, it's one thing that is said all the time to defensive players: do not. What y'all say? You can't use the K word. Unalive. Do not let your eyes unalive you. Do not let your eyes unalive you. It's the same thing that happened with the safety. With the last touchdown with the 49ers at the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his eyes fooled him. And from there, he got flat-footed. Once you get flat-footed, that's what CMC did. Ran right by his ass. Because that's all it is. It's just less than a split second.
Blinded by the light. When those lights is on in this playoff, you start thinking outside of yourself. You can be blinded by the light too.
It's getting caught off guard, man. Look, it's happened. Look, there's not a play, even a perfect touchdown. There's always someone messing up. No matter what, there's always
like the Chargers offensive line.
Yeah,
they blew it the whole game.
Yeah, and trust me, I fell for Herbert.
He was getting crushed.
I mean, and look, I understand that their offensive line has been decimated, and I was truly surprised with the Patriots' pressure that they put on them, because really ain't seen that all year from their Patriots defensive line. Not like that. Not like that.
Not like that. They look like
Houston last night. They look like the Seahawks last night.
Yeah, that swarming defense. They were all over the place. They was running QB spies and all safety blitzes, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What did y'all start drawing up these plays?
Yeah, I mean, big props to them, man. You know, big props to them, man. One love, dude. My brother, I'm gonna jump off this real quick. I'll be right back in a minute.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.